Hello, delicious friends, and welcome to Vampire Bloodlost, the 5th edition campaign, where these Thin Bloods are about to take on possibly the most dangerous foe that they have encountered, a Lolita Goth. So, thank you everyone for joining us. This is the finale of this season, so I hope you enjoy the drama that ensues and the chaos. And this is very exciting. So we're going to start by introducing all of the Thin Bloods, beginning with Daddy Sheepdo, because he looks like he's busy.
You keep hesitating when you say Thin Blood, Josh. Why is that?
Yeah. And why did you choose me first when you said Thin Bloods?
No reason. Please.
Hey there, guys. I am Sheepdog, and I play John Hook, a Thin Blood who has done nothing wrong and hasn't fucked anything up. Last episode, I saved Florence from certain death by biting and draining a serial killer vampire with one eye, and that's all that happened.
He did it all with his one eye.
Yeah,
like biting with his eye is very impressive.
Yeah, I bite. That's a spell in D&D, right? I bite.
I have no idea.
Anyway, on to Dylan. Dylan, go. You look busy.
Hey guys, my name's 8-Bit Dylan. I stream a wide variety of games. I just got a job at Twitch, which is super cool. Woo! I am the community marketing specialist for Twitch now.
Do we have to kiss your ass now?
No, please don't.
Aww.
It's
not even a little bit.
Kind of fuzzy. You don't want to. Just kidding.
Hello?
That was the pun. And I am really excited to see what's going to happen today, because shit's going to hit the fan for Marco. The babe, who's got a very bare room because of me.
Hello, my name is Delphron. I play Nate Rourke, who is an adorable little cunt. He loves to just put himself first, do things for himself, and make it seem like he's doing everything for everyone else. And yeah, that's really it. Things gonna go down tonight, and he's probably gonna try and drink as many as he can. On to the Florence.
I was about to take exception until you said cunt, and I'm like, yeah. No, that's right. Yeah, hi, I'm Fuzzy. I do a lot of weird things all over the internet, mostly under the name Fuzzy Freaks, except for Twitter, which is Twitch Fuzzy, because branding. And I'm really tired tonight because we just finished RollFreakCon, which is fucking awesome. And yes, and I play Florence, and she's old, but she's got a crossbow, and she's not afraid to use it anymore.
It's great.
Oh yes, it's going down, motherfuckers.
I'm looking forward to it. I really am. And I'm Josh. I'm the GM or DM or storyteller, whatever you want to call me.
The murderer.
And you can find me at Gaming FTL everywhere if you have the incentive to look. And the incentive should be that I'm awesome and I make great videos. But, yeah, this will be available as a video, and you can catch the entire preceding set of videos on Strange Adventures on YouTube if you want to catch up. But just so you're aware of the context in which this finale has been created, I'm going to do a sort of roundup of events. So these lot were chased out of London by the Second Inquisition. They thought it was a pretty smart idea to get out of Dodge while things were getting hot. And they rolled into the city, passing through, unbeknownst to them, a barrier that let them in but didn't let them out. They quickly discovered that this was the case, and Florence tested it by by getting driven out of town in a taxi and
It
subsequently
went fine.
frenzying, almost murdering someone.
Didn't though.
No, you didn't. Very, very well spent willpower, I think it was, that prevented that. And they spent some time with effectively a local small crime boss known as Mr. Brass, who was also a Thin-Blood, a reject from Kindred Society, who had created his own little gang of Thin-Bloods and mortals. And unfortunately for Mr. Brass, the group were a little bit messy in some of the things they did, but also not particularly interested in being controlled by him. So they resisted his he would say help, but eventually this caused a raid on Mr. Brass's domain by the police, and they strongly suspect that this was influenced by Second Inquisition agents, one of whom they met on the way. Inspector Shuichi, someone who they later learned might be a ghoul, was the person who captured them and took some of them, not all of them, to a secret Second Inquisition facility, which stored possibly hundreds of staked vampires for who knows what ends. They managed to break out their friends, John and Nate, and then proceeded to find shelter in a cottage in the forest, which appears to be part of a local Malkavian's domain called Taj, who took a strong interest in one of their old friends, now the person who left us, but Molly, a Malkavian-esque child, who disappeared and pissed off Marco. Meanwhile,
we know where she went.
Don't know where she went, no. Yeah, well, you haven't kept tabs on her. She's been keeping tabs on you, though. So, at one point, they went to an Elysium party and invited by Taj, who was very interested in being seen with pets, as he would have put it. And Marco drew the ire of one Angelica, because he fed in her domain without asking. And so she thought he was hot, so used vampire juju to basically wash his brain and then do the dirty. And then and the prince asked Florence to organise a party, which that particular request is the only thing protecting them from a cull of Thin-Bloods brought on by the Second Inquisition activity, mostly.
Florence doesn't like the prince. No.
And I think specifically last episode, there was a big falling out. They're not sure if Angelica has played them. Some of them wanted to hide, some of them wanted to fight, and some were interested in working with Angelica, possibly, depending on the truth of what she's actually done to them. So, after that, they heard a noise in the alley, and it turned out to be Florence's daughter being chased by a very scary person with one eye, at which point Florence nobly offered to take the place as a sacrifice, the guy said.
After slitting his throat.
After trying to slit his throat, and he didn't go down, which kind of clued them into the
she
fact-
succeeded in slitting his throat, it just wasn't particularly effective.
Yeah, well, it doesn't work on things that don't need to bleed or breathe. So, then Florence got taken off. Fortunately for her, however, John and Nate were able to follow and then save Florence from being bitten by this person. At which point, in the fight, John got 10 successes, 2 of which were part of a messy critical, sinking his teeth into this person and diablerizing them, making their vampiric essence become part of himself. So I think the first scene is swooshing away across a dark, crowded, highlighted city with neon and street lamps, swooshing across to Marco, all alone, kinda grumpy.
Very grumpy.
Where is Marco, and what is he doing?
I assume he is probably sitting in a park, sitting on a bench, but he's like not sitting on a bench correctly. He's sitting on like the back half of the bench with his feet actually where you're supposed to be sitting, flipping around like a photo of his sister in his hands and just like thinking and just like brooding, and he's mad. He's very angry. He doesn't know what to do.
Okay.
I'll use this picture of the babe.
Marco, make me a wits awareness roll.
Okay.
Oh shit! 6
Starting
hits.
off with a crit.
Crit. This is a good start. This is a very good start. So, across the park from where you are, you see 2 people. One of whom you recognize as Mr. Brass. And they appear to be, like, not paying attention to each other. It's clearly some sort of clandestine drop-off.
Okay.
The other guy rings a bell, like, seems to be associated with one of the other kindred. You remember seeing him in the fancy hall where you dropped off a bunch of, like, stuff for Mr. Brass once.
Okay. I probably wouldn't do. I mean, and they don't see me, right?
They appear to be not particularly interested in. Well, they are looking around, but they're not. I mean, do you want to hide from them? I think.
Sorry, I'm looking at my powers. I'm gonna leap up into the trees with soaring leap.
Okay. You know what? Just for fun, let's do a strength plus acrobatics. Is it acrobatics or athletics roll? Whoops.
I don't have to roll for it.
Do
I don't think. It's a passive. Is that?
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
I mean,
the power lets you do the jump. If you're like jumping onto like a tree limb, it may need a roll. I think is how it works.
Okay.
Like, it won't be a hard roll.
What was it again? Sorry.
Strength plus athletics.
Athletics, there it is. Sorry if you hear a bunch of dogs in the background.
A messy critical? I don't... Like, you accidentally eat a pigeon on the way up? I don't know.
I am hungry. I have 3 hunger.
Florence is rubbing off on you.
Ew.
I love, so if I end up doing that, it's like I leap up there and then I eat a pigeon and then I lose my leap ability like after landing on the...
Is that what you think?
Just leap up and crush a pigeon by accident.
No, he's a picky eater. He wouldn't eat a pigeon.
No, okay. Is there a messy part to this?
I would say maybe the messiness is I maybe rip my favorite leather jacket.
Oh, okay.
It gets snagged on a branch, and I'm just like, things are just not going right for me. Like,
yeah, you get into the tree, but like, because you just standing leapt off of a bench, like there's clearly a big broken bench in the middle of this park now.
yeah.
That's what happens. Okay. What are you doing in the tree?
I have I don't know how far away, but I do have.
It's the biggest opportunity to go KISSING.
Oh my god!
never forgive
Stop. I have a specialty in hearing, so I want to see if I can hear what they're talking about.
Okay. Sure.
Sure.
That would be wits plus awareness plus 1 for your listening specialty. Okay.
Can you guys hear
can
the
hear-
heater? Just want to make sure.
Huh?
Can you guys hear the heater? Okay.
Nope,
Go on.
no.
Sorry.
5 successes. You can hear a discussion between these two people, and basically it goes along the lines of, I don't want to do the thing. Well, you have to do the thing, Mr. Brass. Bradley Grimald will be very, very upset with you if you don't do the thing. And he's like, I'm not making any more alchemical bullshit for that twat. I'm leaving.
Okay.
I've found a way out. And I'm going to leave. And then
Okay.
it starts getting quite heated.
Okay. Are there close enough trees to where I could maybe stealthily jump from tree to tree to get a little closer, but not too close to where I'm like hovering over them? Like,
Yeah, okay.
my goal is I want to catch Mr. Brass as he's walking away, if he intends to walk away from this encounter.
Sure. Yeah, let's do a stealth check. I think
Okay.
that would be dexterity plus stealth.
Where's my stealth? There it is.
1
Oof.
success. You have 2 dice if you want to re-roll.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And that costs you a willpower. Okay.
I'll take the two. They're just fat pigeons these days. Trees.
2 successes. You will be hidden at the cost of
Being in the tree?
at
Like-
the cost of being yeah.
Scratches. So just like scratched all over. Impale yourself on a branch.
Yeah, you impale yourself on a branch, get staked, game over. At the cost of, like, let's say 1 superficial health. If
Okay.
you want, or you can fail. It's your choice.
I will fail. Because I do not know what is going to happen combat-wise coming forward. And I don't know if we're going to have time to heal. I don't know. I feel like I can talk my way out of this as opposed to taking 1 superficial damage.
Point of interest, don't you have the vampiric resilience Thin-Blood thing? I think for a rouse check you can heal superficial damage.
That's not what that is.
Never mind
Resilience basically just halves your
Okay.
your superficial damage when you take it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you do have that. So but you still only get 1. I
But yeah.
take into account.
No, I want to fail because I think it'll
Okay.
be more interesting.
You fall out of a tree next to 2 arguing people.
I'm like, I imagine like a cartoon. Like I fall and I'm like, arms are kind of like up. I'm like falling on my neck. My legs are up in the air in like 2 different directions, and I'm just like, hello?
Mr.
I did
Bruff
not. Yeah, I was like, I did not
Mr.
know
Brass,
you
like-
come around here.
looks at you, is like, Marco,
Hello. I did not know that you were here. I was out for a nightly exercise looking for food.
I didn't know you were alive. Are you spying on us?
Maybe.
Look,
But I did not know that you were you, Mr. Brass. I did not know you were even alive.
I didn't know that you were alive, so we're on the same page. Hey, for old time's sake,
Yes.
we fucking kill this guy together?
Who is he?
Oh, he's Bradley Grimald's ghoul.
Remind me who Bradley Grimald was.
Yeah, he was. You met him like once. And you probably saw him at the Elysium. He's like a posh vampire suited twat guy.
Okay. Depends. Is it worth my time?
Meanwhile, the guy's like putting his hand in his jacket, like, "Oh, it's always worth your time, Marco. You know me." And he
I look
just,
over at.
like, empties his pockets, and a roll of cash falls out.
I do not want your money. I look over at the other guy. What's your beef with him?
The guy, having heard Mr. Brass say, "Let's kill this dude," has like taken a few steps back, leveled a gun at Mr. Brass, and is like, my fucking beef is that he works for me and he doesn't want to do his job.
What is his job?
And Mr. Brass just kind of looks at you like, I cook
I'm
things.
like,
I'm a cook.
but not a very good one if you got caught.
He's like indignant, and Mr. Brass is like, "Look, I had to do things when they raided my domain. Look, I'm in a tight spot right now, and I have to work quickly." At which point you like see something about him change slightly, and I need to get out my Google
I'm gonna.
Docs.
I'll wait till you're done. Sorry, before I say.
No, you can say it. I am just trying to find the things that I need because I didn't have them.
I'm gonna say, let's swap info about how you plan to escape, and then I brandish my knife and I jump into the tree line again to avoid gunfire.
Okay.
As I do intend to fight this guy, but I intend to like do it in a way that's not gonna get me shot.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I did get it right. Cool. You see something change about Mr. Brass as he's slowly getting pissed off with you, but, like, there's something particularly drawing your eye, like his teeth and the wrinkles in his brow and the forehead and the eyes, the intensity. Something just kind of ramped up within him, and he seems more intimidating, but he's not focusing it on you. He's focusing it on the guy who's got a gun pointed at him, and as soon as you jump into a bush, like the guy squeezes off a couple of rounds at Mr. Brass, and he is going to have to do something first. I need to bring up that thingy. Wait, it says it's rolling the dice. Come on, roll 20. There we go. One success. Okay, the guy's hand starts to shake, and like the bullets just seem to go really wide. One pings off near you from like the tarmac, and the other one just thuds off into a tree. Like, whatever just happened, Mr. Brass is doing something, and it freaked this guy out.
Okay. And if I get a chance, I'll jump out of the bush then when he's least expecting it and brandish the knife to attack him.
Cool. Let's do a Dex plus melee +1 for like jumping into and out of a bush.
I just get this image of like one solitary bush in the middle of the park, and Marco like jumps into it. There's rustling for a little bit, and then he jumps back out.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. 4 successes, cool. So
Here's the Bushmaster.
This guy is trained in combat, so he's gonna get a roll to not die. But you clock him. You were knifing him, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna start a tally. The death tally.
Oh God.
Death. I'm just gonna go guy. And that was 4 damage to this guy. You can tell because you got the margin, and you know your knife's pretty sturdy.
Yeah. It's a combat knife that I got from way back when.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Solid. Okay. At this point, the guy gets to act again, and you're in his face. So he's going to try and shoot you.
Okay.
But it's not going to go well because you're like right up there. So he's going to do that. 3 successes. Roll me your Dex Athletics. 2.
Ooh, I'll re-roll.
Yeah, you have 1 dice.
Better than nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, it's better than not wasting the willpower.
Okay. So you take 2 superficial damage.
Okay.
The guy shoots you. Like,
Okay.
he's got a silencer, so, and this is an abandoned park in the middle of the night. So you feel pretty confident that unless there's a jogger come through, calls the police, you're probably not going to get stabbed. Okay. Oh yeah. Mr. Brass gets to do a thing.
I was about to yell at him. I was like, "Are you going to help?" Or
No, it's his turn now. Ba-dur. He is going to you know what? He's just going to try and hit this guy. Oh, 3 successes versus 3 successes. Okay, I'm gonna say like he clocks him, but doesn't really do much. And the guy stumbles back a bit. All 3 of you are in very close quarters to each other. What are you doing?
I'm gonna stab him. I mean, I might as well. Melee strength or no dexterity?
Yes, Dex.
Yeah.
5 successes. Okay. This dude gets what was his thing? His dodge. 5. There we go. Nope. Flavor this.
A random dog shows up and decides to attack.
Bites his face off.
How many dogs are in the house?
There's only 2, but they're roughhousing and playing around right now. They're being loud. So I imagine since this guy just shot me, I'm going to take this knife and I'm going to stab it right through the forearm that he was shooting me with. And I'm going to twist it. And then I'm going to take the knife out and then I'm going to stab him right in the chest with it.
Okay. Yeah. Sweet. The guy goes down. This is a brutal stabbing, and there is a man bleeding out in the middle of a park, and Mr. Brass is just standing there, just panting a little bit, going, that went a bit smoother than I thought it was going to. Okay, cool. Help me with this body, would you?
I will help you once you tell me exactly how you intend to leave the city.
Oh, it's good. This is good. Okay, grab the hands, and I will tell you on the way.
I said until you tell me.
Okay. I pick up. He picks up the feet and like puts them under his arms and just starts dragging.
I'm following along. I'm like, so how do you intend to leave?
Right. So this is good. I got it from like a fancy dude. I think it's going to work. It needs a little bit of tweaking. Anyway. So there's this thing trapping us here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a supernatural thing trapping supernatural whatevers in this thing.
Yes, this is obvious. We told you about that.
Yeah, no, totally. I saw it happen. Alex was bleeding everywhere. It was gross. But mortals, they can go in and out.
Who?
Mortals.
Oh, mortals. Yes. What about them?
Yeah? So, I just end my curse. Bob's your uncle. I'm mortal. I can fuck off.
Oh my god, you intend to turn yourself into a mortal in order to leave the city?
If it works.
Do you know how hard that is?
I know exactly how hard it is, Marco.
And a part of me is like actually asking because Marco would have zero fucking clue on how you actually become immortal.
Oh my goodness. Roll manipulation.
No, really. How hard is it though?
Manipulation, either performance or persuasion.
Okay.
2 successes. Okay, no, he's in full stride. That seems like a challenge to him. Like, I know exactly how hard that is, Marco. Don't you think that I haven't been around for the last 70 years without trying a few fucking things, okay?
I do not doubt it. I'm just saying that's your plan? Like, to just turn into a mortal? Then you just live a normal mortal life outside of the city?
Look, I'm into a few things. I don't think it'll be so simple, but I've made enemies in here. And like 99% of them are supernatural. So like, they're not gonna chase me. That's one difficulty. Definitely getting around my vampire masters. But
I've since helped pick up this body.
Oh, okay, yeah. And he leads you to a car park that's also abandoned. Like, it's behind a bunch of shit, and he's like help him bundle a body into the boot of this really old VW. It looks like it's mostly made of rust, and he's like, look, I've got a few things at my new laboratory. So I think if you want to know the hows and the why-fors, like, I got some documents. I can, if you want to become mortal as well, we could work on it. I don't know. I don't care.
I have very serious questions about everything that you've brought to me. First off, how the fuck did you get your warehouse raided and how did you survive?
So I was very lucky, okay? It's a trait of mine. Very lucky. I wasn't in on that night. I'm not always in. I have a couple of other places. Like, They eventually got tracked down too. I went to ground, I asked for help, asked the wrong person, and now I'm stuck somewhere else. But at least I'm not dead, right?
I guess. I mean, you are dead, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
And I plan to be not dead very soon.
Are you aware that Angelica wants to kill you?
And you just hear a very audible gulp. Like,
I had heard
now.
I had heard rumors and gossip that she is seeking you out, possibly sending bounty hunters your way.
Well, that's real bad news. Do you know who?
I don't know. I've only ever met one bounty hunter. She was very, very vicious, very smart. I purposely don't say her name. I did not know her name, but I know that she was a devastating force. She helped clear out the Thin-Blood camp that was held up by the Inquisition.
Oh, I heard something about, like, a place they took people, but I just assumed that was a police thing. I don't know. But, like, if that person is on my tail, then thank you. I will keep my head down while I sort this thing. And then I'll be gone. And they'll be trapped.
Yes. I don't know if these are problems that you can run from, but... And, like, Marco's in his head trying to debate, should I just kill this guy or should I not just kill this guy?
And he just goes off on, like, Angelica's bad news, like, she fucking hates me anyway, I hate her, she fucked me over, sort of thing.
But what did she do to you?
Oh, so get this. She spent all this time and effort trying to pick out my friend who, well, used to be like some big morning TV presenter. Very, very handsome man. And I don't know, she has a thing for pretty people.
So you're saying is she purposely sought out one of your friends and took care of him?
Took care of is a bit of a stretch. Like, sure, this guy's career took off. But then he started getting, like, weird messages from people. And, like, he was getting stalked. There were creepy letters. Like, classic news clipping paper stuck onto other stuff. Creepy messages through his door about, like, vampires and shit. And, like, all the people that followed this guy on social media ended up completely wacko. They were obsessed with this dude. And, like, they ended up killing him.
Interesting.
And I hear they took out a few other people, like, just closely related to him. Like, I got in the way, which is why Angelica was not best pleased. I tried to save this dude's life. I'm generous like that, you know me, Marco.
I give him this look of, like, right, okay.
But he was my friend, right?
Yes.
As soon as I found out, because this dude literally went from living right round where that scrapyard was. You know, it was cheap round there. He had no money, and then boom, superstar. And then all these people ended up going and attacking whoever. I have no idea.
So, what do you need in order to escape? You have not escaped yet, which tells me you still require something.
Right. It's a tricky one. So, the way I see it, the documents give a couple of different things, right? There are a few options, and one of them is like I guess you could call it a ritual, which includes taking a cow and slaughtering it. I'm not sure if that one is actually going to work. Like, it sounds culty. But the other one has some slightly more solid, I guess you could call it evidence behind it.
Then what is it?
So there's this girl, and I've spent a long time making sure that she grew up right. I worked hard to make sure that the community around Bratton were looked after. And it seems like she would be the perfect candidate for, say, a full blood transfusion.
So you believe that you can become mortal by doing a full blood transfusion?
I mean, I've not read the whole tome, but that seems like the quickest and easiest way. I just killed someone who works for a very powerful person, and I'm looking to get out quick. So
I grab him by the collar, but not in like an aggressive way, in like a playful way, and I'm like, all right, mister. You have done a lot of things in the city that you need to help clean up.
I've done
I will help you escape the city, but you need to help clean up the mess that you have left for the rest of us Thin-Bloods. And I push him towards the like exit of this like car park.
Okay.
You will have everything that you need in order to escape, but I will not let you leave unless you have cleaned up this mess that you have left for Florence and I.
What mess are you talking about specifically?
I mean, you decided that you were going to take in a bunch of Thin-Bloods and just leave us to die as if we weren't your problem to begin with. We are in this mess because you tried to lead the Thin-Bloods, and you did a terrible, terrible job of doing it.
And you think you could do better?
Absolutely not. But I think that because of your shortcomings, you need to clean up the mess that you made.
Look, I do feel bad. There was some stuff I couldn't really change. I'm not breaking into a secure facility anytime soon. I wasn't prepared. I couldn't do it. Couldn't bust you lot out. And I'm sorry.
I understand that, but now you have the opportunity to try and help, so you're going to help.
You seem very adamant about this.
I am.
So, Marco, what would you like me to do?
I would like you to help me find the rest of my friends so we can figure out what the fuck we are going to do. Because right now, Angelica's breathing down not only your neck, but mine.
Okay, that's fair. You know what? If Angelica's trying to kill me, then... To be honest, I don't think Angelica's ever done a simple thing in her life. My guess would be it's not me she wants hurt. It's the person I work for. Or worked for, I guess.
Okay. This man that you speak of.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The issue is I don't know where my friends are. I'm gonna call up Florence. Hey, girl. Sup, bitch? Where you at?
Florence is like, so what's happening on our end right now? So this is probably like, John's just finished draining somebody, and Florence is like, hello?
And yeah, that's the exact scenario I imagine in my head.
What? Who is it?
It is me, Marco. Do you not have caller ID?
Caller what now?
I don't know. I think it tells you like who called or something. And what
I'm
regardless.
busy. What do you want?
I am. Where are you? What's going on? I need to know where everyone's at.
Look, it's not a good time. I'll call you back later. Bye.
No, bye. Oh.
So Marco.
Just imagine it's a clamshell.
Mr. Brass watches you do this as he like opens the passenger door and like offers you a ride.
Where are we going?
Well, we can. I thought you were finding out where your friends were. I can help. Let's just get going. I don't want to be here anymore.
I guess yes. I get in the car.
You've just done a murder.
As we're driving, I'm just gonna look over to him like, I do not miss working for you.
Really?
You treated us like shit. We literally sat and lied on a mattress that probably had lice in the corner of a factory.
It definitely looked like Florence had been on it.
You tried to blood bond Florence.
Yeah, look. There's some... I'm not going to make apologies for that.
You don't need to apologize. I'm just trying to make you feel like shit. That's all.
You're not good at it. And he points to... I assume you pocketed the photo of your sister.
Oh, yeah.
And he points to that photo.
Look at me in the babe.
He points to that as it's just kind of poking out of your pocket or like jacket, wherever. He's like, why do you have a photo of that lady?
Oh, this? And I'm like pulling it out. And he tries to lie, but based off like everything that's happened, I'm going to purposely fail to lie.
Okay.
So like he's gonna be like, she is none of your concern. She's no one important. And it's obviously like is someone important to Marco, but like he's just doing a horrible job of hiding it.
Right. So I'm sure you wouldn't be interested in the fact that I work with her.
You do?
Right.
I can't remember my own sister's name. I think it was Hannah, actually.
Anna.
Oh, Anna. Yeah, it was something along those lines.
And he's like, well, yeah, I work.
You work... How do you work with her? You are not in the same department. You aren't even in the same... What? How do you work with her?
Funny story, actually. So, the guy I work for, Bradley, Mr. Grimald, she's really climbed, you know? She works for his company, or the company that other people run for him.
Oh, she's so fucking stupid. Please don't tell me.
She seems pretty smart to me. She's
very smart. She's very smart. Please tell me that she is not in the city.
Well, how would I know her if she wasn't?
After we are done with this, before you leave the city, you will tell me exactly where she lives.
I don't know where she lives.
Then you will find out where she lives.
Look, Marco. I'm okay doing you a solid. 'Cause you worked for me once. And I get that you're angry. But I'm working on getting gone. And that's my only concern.
I grab his face. Not right away. I want to wait till we're like stopping at an intersection because I don't want to be doing this like. So I'm gonna grab his face, look at him, like, does she know what the kindred is?
I have no clue. At a guess, no. She's a bit naive on those things.
I push his face away. They sit there all grumpy. And then I'll just go on the car ride as I stew in my feelings and figure out what the hell to do next.
Yeah, he's like, those Thin-Bloods never had it as good as when I was leading them. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, that lets you sleep at night, I guess.
I don't sleep at night, Marco.
Whatever.
Yeah. At which point I think it's a good time to switch over to Florence, John, and Nate.
There may be
Let the party begin!
There may be dog eating sound effects in the background. I apologize in advance.
I'm sorry.
I believe the final lines of last episode was Florence asking John if he had the urge to stick glass in people's eyes, and then I turned to you, Josh, and said, "Do I?" And then you ended that. You ended the episode.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much it.
So, for the moment, let's say whatever your current feelings are on sticking glass in people's eyes is up to you.
Florence is just kind of like nervously not quite pointing the crossbow at you, but she's definitely just like, you're all right there, dear.
I think John's probably like looking down at his hands and like flexing them, and he's like, Florence,
Yes?
why does it feel like I feel blood pumping through my veins? Like they're like on fire almost.
Am I the only one fucking going crazy? Like, what happened to the guy?
I did not. Right. Okay. So, would I actually know this? Can I like?
Yeah, make me an intelligence occult roll.
Okay. Let's see if I actually.
I think we might have done one last time. I'm not sure. But
There wasn't
do it
any
again.
rolls for it, but
Can I re-roll that?
I'm afraid not. Why do you only have 3 dice for that?
Because I've got 1 in occult and my intelligence is only 2.
oof.
Oh.
Will I do that roll as well, or will it just be Florence?
You have occult, so yeah, let's see if your answer will be different, that's for sure.
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe you just drained a lot of his blood and he's all sort of pumping
What was it?
round you.
It was a cult and what? Wait,
I don't feel
Intelligence occult for Nate.
like
Like a super high wits, but my intelligence is.
this. This totally feels weird.
Florence.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Yeah, Florence. Because of the bestial failure, shiver runs up your spine, and you, for the scene, feel paranoia. Like the beast clings to the inside of your feelings, basically.
Okay, so Florence is already pretty paranoid, so this is like, just...
It ramps up, like, this is wrong and bad, and you don't know what's going on, so...
Are you still... What did you do? Are you going to do it to us too?
And
stay away from my neck.
And Nate, your feelings about this particular event notwithstanding, you have a very strong suspicion that whatever it was that happened there, it wasn't just death. You definitely have an innate feeling that there was some transference of strength, but in one direction specifically.
Anyone want to fill me in on what the fuck just happened?
How about you fill us in about what you just fucking did?
I don't know, like, I lost my shit. I went to save Florence, and then I just bit down on the guy, and then I'm standing here.
Are you, though?
He died.
Are you... What?
He died, though, right? Yeah? Did we kill him?
Well...
That wasn't just death. When you kill a person, their body still lies there.
Right, so where's the body?
Did you?
Nate, you're pretty certain you figured this out. The fact that whoever that was, definitely a vampire, and they seemed pretty powerful, so maybe really old, and you're like, old vampires, when someone dies, they decompose. And there's got to be like a time difference between when you die and become a kindred and like when you actually finally die. And it looks like that time gets made up real fast. So the decomposition is that. But there was something else there, and you know that.
Listen, that wasn't normal. I don't care. Like that.
So what happened? Like, we killed him and you did something with the body?
You did something with the body.
I didn't do anything with the body.
How do we know that?
I'm assuming you were there. I can't remember.
You were drinking him.
What do you mean you can't remember? We watched you do it.
Yeah, like I remember chomping down on him, and then there was like voices in my head, and then my fucking...
What kind of voices?
I don't know, they were like shouting at me.
He's gone mad! He's gone mad! He's gonna kill us all! I'm gonna go and hide behind Nate.
You're the one with the crossbow!
Anyway...
Rest it on your shoulder.
No, let's... Come on. Like, there's no call for that.
Isn't there?
No.
Ooh.
Can I dominate him? Can I use my domination?
Yeah. What do you say?
Step back.
Okay, cool.
Step back, hands up.
Cool. Are you using the free one or are you using the powerful one?
Let's use a powerful one.
Okay, make a rouse check. You get hungrier by 1 point. And Sheepy,
yeah,
he locks eyes with you and tells you to step back. You can either make a composure something roll. I don't know. I'm gonna check the rules. But you can either make a roll, or you can just spend a point of willpower and ignore him.
I'll spend a point of willpower and ignore him.
So Nate, you can feel that this should have worked. He's not the strongest willed person you've ever met.
That should have... What?
What?
Something's changed. We shouldn't be here.
Can
If
we?
you're really you,
Yeah.
make me a cup of tea
How?
with a. Wait, I think I've got my kettle on me somewhere. Hold on.
Don't lower the crossbow!
Oh, sorry. Will you hold the crossbow? Right. It's a test.
It's not even aimed at. It was like aimed like a bob. He thinks it's aimed at you.
Yeah. Let's not fuck about crossbow, right?
No,
Look,
just
why
wait.
do
Do
you
it.
not?
Right.
Why do you not think
Stay
it's me? Why would it not be me? It's me. I look like me. I am me. I just feel a little off. That's all.
You're acting weird. I don't trust you.
You're
I'm
strange.
setting up the hexy burner.
That
I'm
wasn't
like,
normal.
yeah. Bottle of water. Kettle's boiling. Just pull the mug from somewhere. Fucking tea bag. Spoon. Rat. UHT milk.
Gross.
Needs must. Yeah, kettle's boiling. Is like, right, go on, make a cup of tea if you're really you. I always know a man by his tea.
I will make a tea and really hope I don't roll well.
This is going to be a crit now, isn't it?
Oh god.
No,
thank
one
fuck.
success.
About on standard.
Yeah, so, yeah. So Florence is just like, yes, that's yes.
See? Now, can I...
I've told you before. Don't put the milk in first.
yeah, alright.
Scald
But
it.
can someone please, and I'm trying to stay as calm as possible when I say this, tell me what the fuck is going on?
All right. So you killed that vampire.
Saving your life, yeah, for which you pointed a crossbow at me, which, very cool, thank you.
And look, I'm having a bad day. All right.
Yeah, you and me both now.
Don't mess me around, young man. Anyway, right, and I'm pretty sure you sucked him. You sucked him, and I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that. It's very bad indeed.
Well, what happens if you do that? Like, have I got some kind of disease now?
I'm not sure why, but I'm pretty sure it's not good. We need to find somebody who can.
Nate seems to know. Nate, what's happening?
Yes, give me the crossbow back, Nate. Give me that.
Can you please stop waving that around? Because someone's
But
going
it's
to get...
mine.
Yeah, and I'm going to very gently move it out the way so it's not pointing at me.
Florence just takes a
Dude.
step back and says, "Look, young man, don't give me any lip, all right? And as for you," turns to Nate, just like, "Tell us what's going on."
It should have worked. You should have done what I said.
Why?
Because that's what I can do.
But I never listened to you.
You did it for her.
When?
When?
Listen. You definitely took something, and I don't. You need to back away from me. Like you need to step away from me.
Well, why don't you step away from me?
Why don't we? Oh shit! Right,
Sorry,
wait! Scratch everything. Where is she? Where did you send the girl? The woman?
Back to the house. Why?
Wait, the house full of
To
vampires?
Marco.
You sent my. We've got to go right now. And Florence
It's
just
just
like,
a random girl.
gone.
Wait, yeah, before...
She's not just a random girl. We have to go now.
Okay, chill.
Where?
Go.
Wait, no, I need a second. Where did you put the body?
What body? No, it's dust.
There's probably a few grotty
Dust
looking
and some-
bones about. And I think you
I think
remember
Florence
you
just sort of
saying
bundled them into a bush. It's like, oh, there's just some bones left. I threw them in a bush. Look, here we go.
Well, no.
Femur. There we go. Tick,
Yeah.
tick, tick. What is the femur? Come on, let's go. We need to go now.
Okay. Florence, you don't get to do this. John and Nate. Roll me wits awareness.
Alright.
3 successes for John. 2 successes for Nate.
Would I get wilderness awareness, or is this not wilderness-y enough?
The middle of the city. It's a park in the city, but it's
Yeah, no, fair enough.
I think Nate is possibly a little distracted. However, John, you're quite aware that there are ravens surrounding you from the cliffs, in the trees. There are a lot of ravens here. They're just watching you.
Right, come on, we gotta go. Come on, let's go. Now, leaving. What now?
Didn't you say there was a fuck ton of ravens about?
Yes, and?
Ravens everywhere? You said, like, last time you saw the dead bodies, there was ravens.
Yes.
And, I've said ravens quite a few times, and now the idea of flying and ravens is in my head. Can I activate my, unconsciously activate my shape change?
I was going to make you do something different, but yeah, sure.
Is it? It's just a rouse check.
It's just a rouse check. You get hungrier. You are now at 1. And, with an intense cawing, a chorus of these ravens erupts in the entire area. And John shrinks a bit. And in front of you now stands a large, for what it is, but still black as the night. Very shiny. A little bit scruffy around here. But it's
got the big raven ruff going on.
Yeah.
Big ruff.
Is a raven.
What the fuck? I'm done. I'm gone. I'm out. Dude, I'm. Florence, let's go.
What? Yeah.
No, let's just get the fuck out of it. Just go. Just don't break eye contact. Just go. And we just slowly back away. I'm trying to pull her. I'm just like, let's just.
Wait! I forgot my stone.
The raven's gonna kind of hop forward as you start leaving and follow you.
John, is that you, John?
I can't do a raven noise.
I think he's trying to caw.
I don't fucking care what he's trying to do. I don't want him near me.
Look, John, if it's you, come with us. We need your help, probably. I don't know. Don't peck any eyes out, all right? Don't do any of that. No. Come on, let's go.
Can I fly? I'm assuming I can fly.
You can try.
I'm gonna try and fly.
Okay. You flap around a bit. It's instinctual. You push forward with your feet, spread your wings, and then it's quite a bit of effort.
Yeah.
But you're going from 10 centimeters. No, probably more like 20 centimeters off the ground. I think that's how high they tend to be. Probably a bit more. And now you're at least a meter in the air.
Okay.
Which is weird.
Yeah. I'm gonna kind of fly with them, over them, while I try and figure out what the fuck just happened and how to stop it and come back to to me.
So stop flapping around. Turn back right now, young man. Don't poo on my head either. I'm watching you.
Some of the ravens join him.
No!
He's a fucking witch.
So they're being followed by a flock of ravens.
There's no such thing as witches. Don't be an idiot.
There's no such thing as witches, yet there's a fucking border around the city stopping us from going with the magic?
We're not like that sort of witch anyway. Don't bloody know. Look, we've got things to do. I need to go and rescue my that girl.
Why? What is that girl to you? I'm pretty sure a giant raven
I just grab
Vampire.
your collar and just pull you in. It's like, look, she's important, all right?
Okay, let's go then.
Yes, let's. Stash away the crossbow, and Florence is just power walking.
So when we get to like leaving the park, I think is probably around about the time that the instinct to not be a giant raven kicks in.
Do you
Roll
do
a
it
D10.
midair, though? Please do it midair.
I do it midair.
Roll a d10.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's exactly what happens.
And I just about a meter's full. I just
Maybe a bit
hit
more.
the ground. 2 meters full. I just. Fuck me.
Well, you can do that now.
Yeah.
You must have taken his powers or something, right?
What? Florence, what the fuck is going
Wait.
on?
Say that again?
Well, well, they couldn't do that before. Could you do that before? You couldn't do that before, right?
No, that surprised me as well, yeah.
So logically, then, I mean, you've obviously gained something from him,
You
I-
definitely took stuff from him.
right? Yeah. So well done.
Right, so
That-
I managed to turn into a giant chicken. Like that was
Raven.
power.
You did much more than that, and they followed you.
Are these yours now?
They his?
I'm
Tell
gonna
him to do something.
I'm gonna turn around and put my hand up and go, come here.
So you
200 ravens come at you.
Ah!
yeah, I guess you
Are you doing your best statue in fucking Trafalgar Square impression?
Yeah, you Trafalgar Square it. You
Come to me, jungle friends.
oh god, I can't remember the Disney princess now, but yeah.
Oh, Snow White.
Yeah, you Snow White this,
Okay.
and you, in your hand, get a nicely curled white poop.
Yeah, went brilliantly. I'm master of animals.
That's lucky, you know. Come on, let's go.
Where are we going and why?
Look, that woman. She's look. She just want to make sure she's all right. That's all. Just what are you living with vampires, you idiot?
Do I?
Trying to keep us. I mean, I'm sure she hasn't had any sort of thing to do with that before. I don't want to start now. All right.
Do I still have the bones with me, or like the bone?
If I handed you a femur, whether you kept it or not is.
I just don't know whether it stays with me while I'm a freaking bird.
Probably could have clenched it in your claws, right?
I
Just a
would've
giant
brought it-
raven.
Yeah.
Bringing a bone.
I would have brought it with me if I could.
I think it probably does.
Because your clothes stay with you, right?
Yeah, unless I'm naked, which no one wants right now.
I mean, I wouldn't be against
mother of
visual imagery, but
Oh, you are hairy all the way down, aren't you? My.
Let's
I don't
see
think
they do.
it's
Yeah,
First
you still
crows,
got
now you have
I'm
a
just
snake
wondering.
between
It
you.
doesn't say anything about it in the book. I've got it
Okay.
here, so yes, let's say the clothes go with you.
Well, where are we going then, and why?
Well, where did you send her? You took her to the flat, right? The safe house.
yeah, that seemed
Right, so we're going to the safe house. We need to go now. Come on, let's go.
Okay, we run.
Florence is basically scurrying. She's like full on running. Doing the old lady run. Scuttling, I think probably is Florence's run, isn't it?
Mm.
She's a scuttler. But yeah, so we just sort of basically book it back to the safe house.
Okay. I think you get there relatively easily and quickly.
And I'm pretty sure that everyone will have left it by then. So didn't I send
Yeah.
them all back to the cottage?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't know that though. So yeah, so
Yeah.
Florence will just get there and like push the door open and be like,
Where is everyone?
I guess they left because this place is fucking dangerous.
"Oh,
And he just like frantically like runs and is like, Renala?
Yeah, Florence is just like phoning Marco, and she's just like.
Also, I seem to remember I shouldn't be on the street right now because people are looking for me. Because
Well, be a bird then. That's fine.
I don't really want to be a bird, though.
Well, that's no problem.
All right.
Hi, this is Marco's voicemail. Like, you
Marco,
stupid bad.
where is she?
Like,
Marco.
not at the phone right now.
Marco, answer.
Hello? What? Wow,
Where is
Jesus.
she? Where is
Oh,
she?
what the fuck?
The
What?
girl. Where is she? The
What
woman.
girl? There is no girl. I'm not here with girl.
Well, there was a girl. I sent her up. Well, Nate sent her up to the safe house.
Oh, yes.
Where is she? Where is she?
I have sent everyone to the cottage. I told them to look after her. Why? Who is she?
Right, we're gonna go to the cottage. Somebody call a taxi right now. Do it right now. I need to call a taxi.
Wait, why? Is everyone at the cottage? I don't.
Florence is just like downstairs, like leaping in front. She's like, taxi!
So we're going somewhere else now.
Yes, we are. Come on, let's go.
So,
Put your hood up.
yeah.
Why are you so resistant? What is going on with you?
What do you mean? What's going on with me? What's going on with you?
Why are you not coming with us all the time?
What do you mean I'm not coming with you? Because we're
No,
all
him.
because he's a murderer, you fucking idiot. Come on, let's go.
Whoa, let's not throw that word around.
I mean, you did mash them.
I mean, you've done it twice already today.
Just get in the goddamn taxi. I'm just grabbing them and trying to shove them in the. Come on, we have to go. It's important.
I think it was twice.
Well, whatever. Get it.
Weak, sorry.
Well, if we're talking this week, it's...
Woodland Cottage, step on it! I'm just like pulling out my last couple of tethers. Come on, faster, I'll make it worth your while.
While we're driving, I'd like to examine the book that I took with me, which I assume is Mankey, and I would probably not be very obvious with it in the sense of like, oh look, a dead person's bone. Like, you know, I'd like pull out my my jacket and just like look at it, and I'd like to activate. Let's see what this one's called. I can't remember. Premonition.
Premonition.
Ooh.
Okay, sure. Roll premonition. With I think what are the options
Resolve.
for it?
Resolve discipline.
Okay, yeah, resolve plus the discipline.
Oh fuck.
Oh dear. Well, the first thing that Florence and Nate realize is that John has a femur that he is staring at, and he snaps it in two, and then starts to shake.
You're right there, big lad. Sort of patting you on the like. There we go. Put the dog bone down. I'm sure your doggy will like it.
I assume that I'm not aware of any of this, and that I'm keeping like a death grip on the bones.
Yeah, I'm just sort of trying to push your hands down. I'm trying to take it off you.
It's very difficult, I imagine. You can do it if you try, but like
Strength.
John doesn't hear or see any of this. What happens to John is a violent reminder of exactly what just happened, as if he was looking at himself from an out-of-body experience. He sees the blood spray. He feels the flesh decaying. He watches this person turn to dust, and he sees himself pulsate with red, and you it's not like a map for you. It's like, you know when you're thinking about directions in your head?
Yeah.
there are a few points that you know to go to and get to that are kind of beacons to you. There are 5 of them, equally spread out around you.
Okay.
In the north, the east, the west, the southeast, the southwest. And you are in the center. And it brings, after this kind of map style information floods your senses, all you can hear is the cawing of ravens. And amongst the flurry, 2 larger ravens stare at you with blood-red eyes, and you feel a burning like all over yourself. And you probably, Florence and Nate, hear you scream a little bit.
I'm just like covering your mouth, just like no. It's all right.
Okay, can I reach forward to the taxi driver?
Sure. I'm gonna finish off the thing for John.
Okay.
John, you remember your notebook and your knife. You feel them in your pockets. And Florence and Nate, you see John start to search himself and pull out a notebook and a knife from himself. And then the 2 realities merge for you, John. And I drop stuff.
You're right there, John. It's all right. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Where am I? What happened?
We're in a taxi, John. We're in a taxi. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
You're not ravens.
No, I'm definitely not a raven. No, he's had a bit too much to drink. Don't worry, he'll be fine.
And on fire.
Taxi driver looks at you in the mirror like, the fuck? Nate, what were you gonna do?
I just shove him a 20.
I was gonna say, they try and dominate him.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Stop dominating everything.
I was just gonna like try and convince him that like it was nothing, that it was like that he has night terrors or something like that. That's like it's just his anxiety, or like something like that. Like try and make him like focus or just like relax and keep driving.
Yeah,
was
so
driving
I
be
imagine
sorry.
relax and keep driving, or my suggestion would be
Don't dominate and
ignore
drive.
it, ignore us.
Oh yeah, I'll do that one. Yeah,
Listen to
yeah.
us. Like that's a thing you can tell people to do.
Pay no attention.
Yeah. Pay
Yeah,
no
okay.
attention.
We'll say that then.
Hooded figures
Yeah.
in the dog park.
So yeah, you also pay no attention. I'll shove him a 10.
Also, like if you call upon a premonition, it's just a thing. I have to rouse check, so I'm gonna rouse check.
Right. Yes. Sorry. Forgot about that.
Bollocks.
You are... This is bad. Yeah, Nate, I think it works.
Oh yeah.
You catch his eyes in the mirror, and then as soon as you finish your sentence, they flip back to the road, focused.
Okay, Nate just like slunks back like, fuck, Florence, what are we doing?
Honestly, I don't care at this point. Do not care at this point. Let's just get where we're going.
This entire night has been fucking bizarre.
Yes.
I just saw a map. I saw ravens, and then 2 big ravens, and they had blood in their eyes, and then I was on fire. And why? Wait, am I holding a knife and notepad, or is that gone? Why am I holding a knife and notepad?
Oh, well, then I'm just pushing your arms down again. Just like, well, I don't know. I mean, obviously you wanted to make a note with the knife. I don't know. Maybe it's a penknife. Anyway, let's just. Are we there yet?
Yes. You can be there.
Right. In that case, I'm just like, right, let's go. Come on. Just open the door, try and shove John out. It was like, come on, move.
Just to check,
Climb over him.
Marco, where would you have gone?
I believe I'm going with I'm blinking. Mr. Brass back to his lab.
Oh, okay. So if you could probably guess where the others would be if you want to meet up with them. If that's what you
Probably, yeah.
wanted.
Yeah, let's just do that then.
Yeah.
I'll just head back. I mean, I might as well head back to the cottage anyway. That's where I told everyone else to go.
Totally.
Who gets there first?
We were driving before you guys were.
Yeah, but we were fucking bundled by Florence there as quickly as possible.
That's true.
I'll give you lots of money to go fast. All right.
I'm gonna say Marco arrives there first.
All right. So what does it look like when I get there?
Relatively calm. You can hear people from outside. They're not being loud, but they're not like being secret either.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna open up the door and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, good. You all right here safely, Mr. Brass? Thin-Bloods, Mr. Brass. Keep the and I whisper, keep the kindred thing down to a minimum. We have some mortals here who don't know about us."
Okay, yeah, I can work with that.
Meanwhile, taxi screeches to a halt.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and Florence says, "Right, let's go, come on, let's go." Move,
What is
move.
that? What is that? God forbid! What is that fucking annoying noise?
Florence just like practically flies down the stairs into the room, and she's just like looking around, like, "Where's?"
I imagine I'm kind of blocking the stairway, so I just imagine like a.
Yeah, it's just like, move.
The fuck was that?
So I look
Question.
around. Yeah. No.
I was just going to say, are the ravens still following us?
With awareness, if you're looking for it, John.
Okay. And I am going to be looking quite
Wait,
hard.
babe, you're muted.
Oh, sorry. I think Nate would be would like not want John to come in. He'd be like, "Don't stay out here.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I'm looking for ravens anyway.
Don't bring them here."
But I'm not bringing them anywhere. They crapped in my hand. I've got no control. Can I use my heightened senses? I believe that's just a free activation.
Your heightened senses, that's free, but it only gives you your specs in extra dots to perception rolls. So you can activate that. Nate gets a lot louder if you're listening, or if you can activate only one sense, I think so.
I'll do eyes and my
Eyes.
my.
You can activate all of them, but yeah, if you prefer to.
Yeah. I'll use my Protean see in the dark thing as well.
Okay, yeah. Nate,
So
he's not listening to you, but he is standing there, so he's not coming in.
with
Yeah, I think Nate would go inside then and like, who's in there? Is it like it's just me and Florence, right? And then everyone else?
Probably.
Okay. I think I'd stand behind Florence in the doorway.
Florence and the gang. Right, yeah, Florence, she just looks around until she sort of sees her daughter. And immediately sort of rushes over, just like, "Oh, hello, dear. How are you? How, hello. How are you? Just come to check that you're all right." So I'm just like glaring daggers at everybody else. We should probably be getting you home now, should we not?
I go to bite her daughter. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly resolve John's thing.
Yeah.
the messy crit.
I know what happens.
Okay.
John, there is one raven here. And then quickly after, your recent hunger gain has made you impulsive. You grab it out of the air. You hunt it down, you grab it, you tear its head off, and you drink. It doesn't do anything, which is opposite of what you're used to. And you have to spend a willpower point.
Okay. Yeah.
Because
You're a dick.
this blood is repulsive to you now.
Yeah.
there's a beardy man vomiting blood outside.
And it's only one raven, so it doesn't help you in any sense. Okay, but you're now certain that that was the last raven in, you know, your vicinity.
Yeah.
Because of the critical, you've stepped into the woods, and you are now aware that in the very, very far distance, you can see in the dark, and you've got heightened senses, there are things creeping and rustling, and they are large. One of them, it's not too large, but it's like a big person size. You can hear from the footfalls with 7 bloody successes. You absolute cheesy git.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, but it's a very long way away, John.
All right.
Anyway, Florence, you were inside.
Yes.
All of the thin bloods are just kind of, some of them
Florence is just looking at them like, fucking don't even think about it, you bastards. Just
One of them looks
glaring
at their lips.
daggers at everybody. Except the, you know, young, middle-aged woman. To Florence, she's still a baby.
And this woman's like, hi, yeah, I'm a bit better, thank you.
Good, it's good. I'm glad. So Florence sort of goes to pat her and then is like, how are you? You're feeling all right then? It didn't hurt you or anything? No, nobody has hurt you?
Why would they? They would.
No, just making.
I don't know why I'm here, but
It's a safe place. You know.
who are you?
Oh no, nobody. It's fine. I'm just concerned. I saw how distressed you were, and just wanted to make sure that you were all right and everybody's treating you nicely. We should really get you home, though, don't you think? I'm sure you've got children who are expecting you, or husband. You know, come on, let's take you home, shall we?
Well, not anymore, but I guess I should go home.
Wait, your husband left you? Oh, so, I'm sorry. I was too personal. No.
Yeah.
No,
She looks You're
Come
gonna
on.
you're gonna have to do a charisma performance roll.
Oh fuck. Okay, that's fine. Oh good. Boy, I'm gonna be rolling so many dice on this.
Lots and lots of dice.
One dice, one fail.
Wow. Oh, I didn't pick the right thing for you, did I? Okay. The woman squints her eyes. It's like,
What, would you like a cup of tea? I could, just a lovely cup of tea. I'll make you a cup of tea. Come on, let's make you a cup of tea before.
I'll make it.
No, Tron, it's fine. I'll do the tea.
I think
Fine.
I can go home if you want me to.
Oh, no,
do you live here or something?
We're doing up the place. It's a communal. It's a commune. Squat. It's a squat. Yes, and we're doing the place up. It's a rental to. Yes, we're doing it up, and it's going to be lovely when it's finished. It's going to be absolutely lovely. Everything will be lovely. But
Okay.
yes.
I can help. It's the least I can do.
No,
Like, if-
it's structurally hazardous. We've signed disclaimers, but the landlord is in
Well, I'll go
America.
home. I'll find out a way to help you. You know, make it a bit safer.
No, it's
My mum always taught me to look after people. You know.
yes, that's what yes, I'm sure she did. I'm sure she was a lovely person who took great care of you. Yes. I'm sure she was. but no, it's getting late, and really, you should be safe at home. I think it would be best.
Okay.
But would you like me to see you safely home, just to make sure?
Yeah, that'd make me feel better.
Oh, lovely. Yes. What was your name, by the way? We haven't been introduced, obviously.
You're going to have to tell me.
Sarah.
You knew my name. No. Yeah. She says Sarah. And she looks to the others like, did you want to? Someone came for you, so I guess
Someone?
They left a message. But
Well, that's not important right now.
Yeah.
This is important. We need to get you home. That's the important thing right now.
okay.
So, I think the taxi might still. Do you think the taxi's still waiting? John, is the taxi still waiting?
No.
That dude sprinted.
Bend rubber. Fucking weirdos. Well, we'll just.
I can get us an Uber. You know, it's been quite the night. So
Oh yes, indeed. Oh, you must be very good at this newfangled technology. That's wonderful. I'm so glad you're good at technology and things. Tell me, how did you do in school? You know, back when you were in school. I'm sure you were very good at things.
I was.
Ooh, I'm so
Yeah.
glad. Hmm.
I enjoyed IT,
Ooh.
and you know, it wasn't a very interesting time at school. But
No, well, it's
I'm
better
an
than
ad
being.
exec now, I guess. So I did all right.
What? Sorry. What did you say?
I'm an I work in advertising.
Oh, wonderful! Oh, I'm so proud of. I mean, I'm that your parents must be. Yes, lovely. Hmm.
Look, I'll get myself home from here. I mean, I'll thank you and everything.
That's yes, that's lovely. Okay, yes, you could. Will you do me a favor? This is my number. Will you let me know that you get home all right?
Oh, yeah, okay, sure.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That seems reasonable.
Yes, I
Thank
just
you.
want to make sure. It's the very least I could do.
And she turns to Nate, and it's like, thank you for.
Florence is just looking at you over their shoulders, just like.
Yeah, sure. Are you sure you're okay going home though? That dude is following you.
No, she'll be fine home. Fine.
Are you sure that home is the best place for her? Considering how... I think he kind of gestures to Renala, like, as in, like, her home was like...
Do you have anywhere else you can go that's safe, that nobody knows about? Maybe you should stay in a hotel for a few days or something.
That seems a bit extreme. Like, I don't know what happened to that dude, but he was a very dangerous man, and we're not sure if he's still around.
I'm gonna come inside.
I think
I'm just
it's
looking at
better
you like...
stay outside.
You're inside, so you would not be able to tell me that.
If you start, if you
Yeah,
start
if you come
coming
in,
down,
he'll definitely say it. He'll be like, can you wait outside?
So I'm probably like halfway down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What?
I was just leaving. I'll go now. And she starts
Oh,
to.
no. Wait. It might well be. What?
I'm saying this to the lady leaving.
I just look at you like, I'm gonna murder you.
You look familiar. Like,
No, she's fine. You don't know her at all.
and she takes a few steps back.
John, you should wait outside now.
I'm gonna go pop outside for a second,
Good lad.
and I'll walk back outside,
Okay.
mumbling.
Well done.
It's weird and creepy. I'll go now. If you want to come with me.
Hotel. I think I should, just to make sure you'd get there all right, because there's bad men around, and yes, I wouldn't want anything to happen to you.
All right. Sure. Yes. And after seeing the imposing figure of John, she seems a lot more malleable to this suggestion.
You're
and
welcome.
She orders an Uber. You, Florence, and her go.
I'm just basically going to try and talk her into getting a hotel for a few nights where nobody knows where she is.
Charisma persuasion.
Oh, god damn it. Right. Why is it gotta be fucking charisma persuasion?
Can she get a bonus because I scared her?
No.
Ah! I tried.
Are you doing it
Can I
inside?
re-roll that? I'm gonna fucking re-roll that.
Hello,
That's-
You
that's
want Nathan to do
Hunger
his little
dice, I'm
domination.
afraid.
Oh god damn
You're
it.
not allowed to re-roll that.
Fucker.
Does she do it in the house, or are you doing it outside?
I'm probably outside waiting for the
Oh.
Uber.
I would have dominated her. Go on.
Okay, yeah. So she's like, no, I just want to go home and sleep now. I've called the police. I can talk to them.
Make sure you tell them that there is somebody stalking you and you need police protection, and make sure you've got the number on the ready to go, and
I will. Please.
please take all precautions.
Stop worrying. I'll be okay. I'll make sure I'm safe.
Or
Thank you.
Florence sort of like reaches into her like manky things and sort of like ferrets around for a bit, and then she pulls out this like really ancient, slightly tarnished old silver crucifix, and she's just like, this used to be mine. I'd like you to have it though. I don't know if it. I just would feel better if you wore it.
Sure.
Good girl.
Thank you.
No, yes. It belonged to your yes, a friend.
Oh, okay. Well, that's really kind of you. And then the two of you move on. I'm going to make that note.
Nate, can I come in now? It's it's Florence gone.
Stay. Just wait outside, okay? Just
No,
stay.
no, I'm not waiting outside. I'm coming in. If Florence is gone, I'm coming in.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting here with Mr. Brass. Everyone has completely ignored who is in this room with us, just watching all of this unfold, not saying a word, just taking this all in like, what the fuck is going on here?
Oh, shit. Marco, what are you doing here?
Can Nate dominate him?
Dominate who?
Me?
Dominate Marco. No, Marco. Dominate John.
Give it a
Again?
go, mate.
Yeah, I want to dominate him.
What do you say?
Leave.
Willpower.
Spend another willpower. Nate catches your eye. And...
You little
says
shit.
leave. That seems rude.
No.
Then I'm gonna go. Renala, let's go.
John.
Yeah.
Roll me. 3 dice.
Okay. Oof.
Okay. That was a bit rude. He didn't seem like he wants you around anymore. But you're fine.
Do we have a problem? Yeah.
I just don't think it's safe for everyone to be to be near you right now.
Why? I'm fine. I found a raven. Wait, actually, I think I have a bit of it here. Do you want it?
No.
I tried it, but it wasn't very tasty. You can have it.
No. When Nate like backs away, like he'll go to like where Renala is, get her, and be like, let's go.
Sure. Nate. Where are we going? Because I had a message from an Angelica.
Oh. You can tell me outside.
Okay. And so Nate takes her outside, so Marco, Florence is gone, John and Marco are inside, so you wouldn't be able to hear this, I don't think.
Heightened senses hearing?
If you want to.
I'd like to try and hear what they're saying.
Yeah, roll me with wits awareness plus your Auspex as a bonus. 3 successes. You might catch some of this.
Okay.
Nate.
Yeah.
Angelica, she wants me to go and meet her. She got some jobs lined up. Like her PR agency really came through, and I've been out of work. I haven't been posting things. I need to start something now. I need to.
Do you want this?
I don't know. I want to get my career back on track. I want to just get.
But you built that career up by yourself. You don't need her for your career. I'll support you, but it has to be your choice. I just don't think that it's a good choice considering you think you heard her voice. I think that's like getting into bed with a dog that already has fleas.
Gross, Nate. Yeah.
So is she.
I think, Nate, you need to make me a charisma persuasion roll. Oops. Two successes. So, she doesn't seem fully convinced, but for the moment, Renala says, okay, I'll wait.
Yeah, just think about it. You don't... Just give it a few days, you know?
Okay, the job seemed pretty, like, right now sort of thing.
What was the job? Do you know?
It was a dress-up gig. Someone else made the cosplay. Like, what's a really over-sexualized character you would have like specifically avoided doing together before?
Misfortune.
Yeah, something from like a MOBA game or like maybe even Kingdom Hearts. Maybe Carrie from Kingdom Hearts.
She's not sexual.
Oh my god, have you seen the way people dress up as her though?
Yeah.
Girl.
Don't bring down my girl Kyrie like that.
I've even seen you dress up as her and make it sexual.
She seems a bit disheartened by this whole thing. Like, Nate, I know I've done this before, but I really need this boost, and it seemed to imply the message that if I don't go, she's gonna be mad. Like, I don't know how mad. It's Bowsette. Yeah, it's a Bowsette cosplay.
Listen, you don't owe her anything. We're not even using her place to stay anymore. You can do whatever you want to do. If you want to do this, then I'll support you, but you don't need this.
Okay. Thank you. I'll turn her down.
But I definitely think that you should stay in a proper place. I feel like you don't need to be in this dump anymore.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't the nicest, but it seems safe. Everyone seems nice, if a little sketchy.
Right?
Yeah. They're weird. But queer and pleasant strangers, you know.
Oh, so this is my new number. So keep this to yourself. And just anytime you need me, just message me, okay?
I will. You said we should go somewhere, so if we're not going to Angelica's thing, where should we go?
I do need to wrap things up here because Marco I haven't seen in a while. But if you want to find a hotel or something, and then I can meet you there and we can go out, maybe.
I'd like that.
Okay, so give me like about an hour, maybe 2 hours, and I'll see if I can catch up with you. Okay?
All right then. I'll let you know where I am.
Please do.
Okay.
Okay, and then Nate like makes sure that he waits for her to get in an Uber, and then he'll head back inside.
Yeah, like she hugs you. She's like, "Thank you," and then she's off. Meanwhile,
Nate like slinkers over to where Alex is and stands unusually close to him.
And I'm gonna.
Alex isn't there. Like,
Oh, then Nate
out of
just
all
like
people,
stands
Alex
at the
is
door.
Well, we had to talk while you were outside and stuff. Like John and everyone. Don't
Well, I
we
thought
first?
John was listening in, so he wouldn't really have been talking.
So I was just awkwardly standing there in silence the
Yeah,
entire time.
I'm like standing at the bottom of the stairs, like with my ear cocked. If you don't come up to talk to me before Nate starts going down,
I'm just gonna I'll just sit there dumbfounded, like, what the fuck just happened? Like, we have shit to be doing, and y'all are acting like a mess.
I'm gonna once they finish talking, and it's not really. I didn't understand a lot of it, and what I did here I didn't understand. So
okay.
I'm just
So
gonna
if Marco and John aren't talking while that happens, Marco, you get handed like a note. One of the other Thin-Bloods, like Leslie, probably just walks over and a bit sheepishly hands you a note that basically says, dearest Thin-Bloods, in like long flowing handwriting, calligraphy. It's like, you didn't listen to what I had to say. You didn't follow my instructions. And you left my apartment in a bit of a mess. So make sure that Renala comes to my event. Otherwise, you're cut off. And there will be dire repercussions.
I hand the note to Mr. Brass, and I'm like, see?
Yeah, I know. And he rolls up his sleeve. Like there's a brand there in still like seems like it's freshly burnt on there. Like I didn't do what Angelica wanted. After a little bit of time, she kept tabs on me. And now I'm
Running.
disowned, I guess?
No, you're running.
Yes.
Instead of fighting.
She's a fucking scary weirdo, and I wanted nothing to do with her.
See, this is why people like you never manage to take off over people like her.
I had my own little thing going after I got branded. I'm not. I had my own thing, and then...
And how did that work out?
It was nice. Until there was a police raid, and I wonder how that happened. Everyone learned the rules, everyone played the game, and found out where they should and shouldn't eat things. I've heard stories.
What is with you thin bloods and wanting to hide in holes?
Because we have nothing, Marco.
So you have to fight for something then.
I fought, and look where it got me.
Yes. You shouldn't. You should be fighting a lot more then. You should be organizing. Organize. There's more people. You think you're the only enemy that Angelica has. If you want to strike Angelica, you unite her enemies against her.
I would gladly take a swing at Angelica, but I couldn't.
Well,
They
now
have the
you
power,
have more
and
people
unless
to
you
help.
Unless you take it from them, you're not getting anywhere.
Well, here's the thing. We have the possible recipe for a bomb. We could bomb her club. We could try to out what she is trying to do to the prince. We could take this into several different directions if you really want to take a stab at Angelica.
I can make a bomb. Yeah.
Oh Lord, that was me just thinking out loud. Okay.
I mean, you saw my lab when it was at the scrapyard. It's not as good. There's some less serious equipment where I work now.
Well, if we are going to go in this direction, then we need to do a better job of convincing some of the other ones to actually get off their hands and get to work, because lately they just seem to want to hide.
There's
A lot like you.
Hiding. Hiding. It's difficult. You can do it for a while, but we're trapped here, so...
Exactly.
As soon as I can, I'm getting out. But if you want a hand, I'll take a stab at Angelica, sure.
Alrighty
She
then.
deserves it.
Interesting. I'm gonna go over to John, because I'm assuming John is standing in the doorway.
Yeah. I think at this point, Nate can have returned if you like. Florence, are you staying with Sarah?
I'm probably just going to kind of take her home, make sure she's all kind of settled, and then also kind of like scout around the house, sort of like, you know, just sort of leave her in her house, like scout around the outside to make sure there's like nothing untoward, and then I'm going to leave one of my rats and just be like, right, just stay here, and if you see anything odd, if anything bad happens, okay, come and find me immediately. Okay then? It's a good point. It's a good point. Yes.
Okay, that sounds like a couple of different roles. First one would be Wits Investigation, and the second one would be Resolve Animal Ken.
Right, where are we? Investigation. Boop, and wits.
There we go.
So that's wits
2
investigation.
successes. There
The
doesn't
second one
appear to
was-
be anything. Pardon?
What was the second one, sorry?
The second one is Resolve Animal Ken.
Right, okay.
Yeah, your investigation's like everything seems secure, like windows locked.
No weird footprints outside, etc., etc.
Not that you can see.
Fair enough. And oh wow, messy critical.
Messy critical. I
How does
think this makes sense. You are highly protective of this person.
Mm-hmm.
You leave one of your highly trained rats, and just to make sure it can do the job, make a rouse check.
Right.
Got some kind of feral guard rat going on now.
Yeah, it's just like right now. This is very important. So just drink up, dear. Drink up. There you go. Good boy.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Obviously, like I'm outside. She's locked the door and things, so she doesn't know this.
Okay. Yeah. You
Somebody's
check-
got some background hiss going on, by the way.
background hiss.
Yeah.
Does it persist?
I don't know who it is. There's like 4 unmuted people.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, my mic is muted. I just haven't muted the thing, so don't worry. It's not me.
Well.
Oh, is it just for you? I'm not getting it.
Oh, okay.
But
Stop now.
okay, cool.
Right, got it. Anyway, sorry.
Whatever.
Anyway,
Yeah,
yes. So,
that's-
feed rat blood.
Basically, you tell it what to do. You get
Mm-hmm.
up. You look around. You look back. And your rat is gone.
Stealth rat.
Stealth rat.
Nice.
Okay.
Right.
And then you're going back, right?
Yes.
Everyone is in the same place.
Thank God. How does Florence react to seeing Mr. Brass in the basement?
With deep suspicion.
As you should.
Yeah.
He gives you one of these, like,
Don't do that.
Don't fucking try it with me tonight, Sonny Jim. I've had a day. Night.
sorry, I'm not interested in you sucking on anything this evening.
Look over at Mr. Brass. I look back to the group. Okay. Anyway.
How do we keep picking up all these dickheads?
This one in particular is the one that got us in a very shitty mess. Well, kind of. We also kind of got ourselves in that shitty mess, but he contributed to it as well.
Right, so what are we doing now? I just want to get done with this.
Apparently, Angelica is going to kill the Thin-Bloods because we went against her wishes.
Tough titty.
I think she probably would have made mention of Marco Florence. I think she knows your name, John, and Nate specifically.
Marco told her. I called myself.
Oh, wait, you mean Wait, who are you talking about?
The
Angelica.
note that you're referring to.
Yeah.
Be specifically about you four
Yeah.
and Renala.
So because everyone wanted to go against it, she is now against us. And to add even further onto that, apparently someone very close to me is inside of the city, and I want to try to get her to safety. So I would like to wrap this up as quickly as we possibly can.
I can get behind that, yes. Getting people somewhere safe, making sure people are safe is a good thing, and we should do it, yes.
Shouldn't we catch Marco up on that weird guide with the
Weird.
knife?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. So, the woman who was here, there was this, there's been the bodies found around the place with the glass in the eyes and the symbols and things. So we found the person who was doing that.
There was bodies with symbols?
Oh, yes, Corey told me not to tell anything, but quite frankly, it's a bit, cat's out of the bag now. So, anyway, he was trying to, he was stalking the woman to kill her.
Marco is not following this at all. It's mostly because of the way Florence is talking. He's just like,
Right, okay, let me start again. All right, So, serial killer doing a magic ritual to get out of the city. Stalking people, putting glass in their eyes, magic symbols to get out of the city. We killed him.
Mr. Brass, don't
No,
get it.
we didn't kill him, Florence. He ate him.
He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. He ate him. That
Oh,
Yeah.
was
you ate the vampire.
Yeah.
well,
Like, fully.
Gonna tell you now. That thing I was talking about where they have the power and we don't. I'll make an exception for this guy. Good job.
What?
What do you mean?
I've been
Well, it
around a
could-
bit. There are a couple of stories about
he could turn to a
Thin-Blood's
raven
this,
now.
Thin-Blood's that. You know, some thin blood disappears and everyone's like, oh, they managed to become a human again. Whatever. I think my way might work, but the other direction.
So he's a proper vampire now.
I don't know.
I
Want
guess
a cup of
Give
tea,
me-
John?
give me
I'm
some
going to
of that.
offer John a cup of tea. Drink this.
that smells fucking disgusting.
Well, I think we have our answer there.
No, but try drinking it. Go on.
Or I could have rubbed off on him. Maybe he just doesn't like tea anymore.
No, he was able
Try drinking it. Go on. Put it in your face and drink it. Drink.
Yeah, all right. And I'll just.
Do you drink it or do you throw it behind you?
I drink it.
Oh, okay. No.
I tried to drink it, but I'm not sure what happened after that. So I think I just unless
you
I do.
immediately puke it up, basically.
Yeah. I did say that was.
And there's flecks of blood in the tea.
That's disgusting. Why did you do... He said Mr. Brass said he might be... Why did you feed him tea? Now we have to clean this up.
No, we don't. It's fine.
It's just gonna. Blend
It smells so bad. Your tea is not good.
What did you just say about my tea? Look, I've had a long night tonight, all right? I've had it up to here, all right? Just don't. I've just one more step and I'm just gonna...
Well, your night is about to get a hell
I can't
of a lot.
touch it.
Your night is about to get a hell of a lot worse because we need to take care of this Angelica problem now.
Right, let's go and take care of the Angelica problem then. I've got
Wait.
a crossbow. He can turn to a raven. Let's go do it.
Oh yeah, like she's just gonna let us waltz in.
She might.
Let's go. Come on, let's do it. Well, look, she's all devious. They're not going to expect us straight up just fight, are they? Let's go and kill them.
I do like a straight up fight, but I'd like just. I turn to Mr. Brass. So what does this mean for me?
It's beyond me. Sorry, mate.
No, fuck you. You're Mr. Answers apparently. Tell me what the fuck's going on.
All right. Do you have the like you're all pale now, like you're even uglier. What do you expect from me? I don't know what your blood can do. If you give me some of it, I might be able to tell. I've mixed with it, but like some of the things these people can do freaks even me out. And
Well, I can turn into a bird apparently.
that's,
Yeah, that
that's
was
the
quite
new one on me.
impressive.
Yeah, me too.
People do what I say when I say it, and that's not even touching what these other people can do.
I
seen-
touched a bone, and I saw myself eating myself, and then a map with points, and then some ravens with blood eyes, and then there was fire, and I think that was it. But yeah,
Okay, so drugs? Hallucinogenics? I don't know, man. This is new territory for me, but I've seen someone tell another person to jump off a building and they did it. I've seen people fall in love at sight. I've seen people like rip a man's head off with. Well, Alex can do that, but
Oh, my friend once told a man that he had worms under his skin, and he ran off screaming. That was a good one.
All right. Okay. Because I think if we're going after Angelica, I should at least try to figure out what the fuck's going on with me. So I'm looking at Mr. Brass. You just stay there, right? Just stay still. I'm gonna focus on him and try. Sorry.
no, never mind.
Oh. I'm gonna focus on him and try and dig into something and do whatever feels natural. And I want to do Extinguish Vitae on him.
Shit.
Okay. Rouse check.
Yes. Rouse check. Well,
You get hungrier. He
and
seems like a squishy target. He seems like he's
tasty.
full of the good stuff.
Yeah. So that's intelligence and discipline versus stamina composure for him.
Okay, stamina composure, thank you.
I noted it all down in my powers because I'm like, I'm not remembering all of this shit. Bloody hell.
Right. Yeah, you roll yours, and I'll roll mine.
Yeah. Oh, could I have? I think I have to do a rouse check, and it's probably not a good idea to do that. So yeah, I won't do it. I won't buff.
If you're calling on the powers of the blood.
Yeah, I was considering it, but I think I should have done that before I saw that I did quite badly in my roll. And also I don't want more hunger right now because I will just rip into everyone here.
Okay, so 3 successes.
Yep.
And stamina composure, you say?
Yes. Roll badly. So he gains a point of hunger, I believe.
Everyone watches as John looks at Mr. Brass, and Mr. Brass winces. But John,
Yeah.
roll me. Three dice.
That's right.
Okay, yeah. He loses 1 blood. Everyone sees him wince, and he kind of stands up, like wide-eyed, and like points at John, like, "You're a fucking freak! Get out of my face!"
What happened? What I do? What did you do?
I don't know, but I want to eat someone right now, and it better not be you.
Better not be anybody.
Fucking try
I've got
it.
a nice rat here if you want one.
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Well, don't complain then. Come on, let's get going. We've got stuff to do.
At this point, Leslie again comes up to Florence, and she's like, "Let's go." And it's like, this came with the note. It's an address for where Renala was supposed to be. I'm guessing.
It's probably a trap, right?
I have no idea.
Let's go and spring it. They're not expecting John.
What, am I the entire linchpin of this plan?
Yes. Come on, let's go.
Alright, yeah, fuck it.
Florence just like pulls the crossbow out, makes sure it's cocked, and then puts it back in her thing.
So is everyone coming with us? You're muted.
You're muted, Marco.
We're going. I would like to have bomb if possible.
We
I
better
don't
get a
want-
move on then.
I don't want all my eggs put into one basket in the form of John.
Well,
mean-
they can work on the bomb while we kill what's her name, and then we can go and blow the prince up as well.
Wait, we're blowing. Fuck me. Okay, we're blowing the prince up too.
Well,
Oh,
I
we
don't.
do not. We do
Yeah,
not
don't-
have.
Who are we
the
supposed to
fire
blow
bomb.
up? I don't even know.
Okay, everyone's gonna die. Yeah.
I just want my daughter out of it. I just want her out of. I just need to make sure people are safe. All right?
Did
I
you
can
say
go back to
daughter?
mine.
No.
Give me a bit. I'll have something ready. In
We
We
need
need
to-
have something to eat. as
and-
well.
We need weapons.
weapons. I don't know. I can probably find a gun at the club. Like, that's it.
That could do well for you. Like over Florence.
He's got a crossbow, mate.
Yeah, it does.
Would you prefer a high caliber rifle or?
Oh no, I like this one. It sets things on fire as well.
All right.
I've gotten the hang of it. It's good.
I look over at Nate. And do you intend to sneeze on things or call them bad words or make them jump off bridges?
Can I dominate Marco?
Good luck, because I have a tier 2 and resistance,
Let's do it.
that kind of stuff.
Are you using the free one, I'm guessing? What are you
Yeah.
saying?
I'm like, I'm gonna say it like I normally do. I'll be like, just like you'll just dance.
All right, roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that I think it's manipulation plus your dots in the discipline, Nate, versus Marco. You have to do.
What do I roll for my resistance?
Yeah, you get +2 for your fortitude.
Oh sure, I didn't do it already. Sorry.
But where's the resistance from?
There you go.
Well, I already resisted it just with my 2 dots.
What?
Well,
No.
Nate hasn't rolled his.
Oh, Nate has rolled his dominate.
Yeah,
Oh,
you only
yeah.
have 2.
No, but you only get a +2 dice, not a.
Oh, okay. I thought it was plus 2 successes. Okay.
I forget what the resist. Let's say just willpower.
Just willpower? Okay.
Isn't
I
it
do this
resolve?
right.
Isn't it resolve willpower? I don't know.
Well, willpower is composure resolve.
Oh, okay.
Did I do that right? I don't think I did that right.
One success. Roll me an extra. Doop-a-doop-doo. 2 dice.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, 2v2. It's.
No, I have 3 successes.
Oh yeah, you do. 2v3. I'm afraid, Nate. You
Can I
turn
roll
into
anything
dance.
to like increase that? No.
Hmm?
Can I use willpower? Anything to increase
You're
that?
gonna use willpower just to make me dance?
Yeah, bitch.
We're about to get into a fight.
I'm gonna do it.
I don't think you can you?
Nate makes good life choices.
You can't. No, you can't use willpower now. It's too late.
Oh, okay.
Um.
And then I think I'll take it as I feel like, well, I got this. I can fend for myself.
You're also very
is-
good.
what
at
is this?
technology.
Hmm?
What is this that you're holding up? You went like this, like you were.
Yeah, I said I took out a knife.
Oh, I didn't hear you say take out the knife part. Okay. Alright, at least it's something.
You also have a specialty in technology that you can apply quite broadly, Nate. So
Yeah.
you know you're good at stuff.
Yeah.
Well, come on, let's get going then.
Let's go. Mr. Brass, take us there.
Please.
Oh, I don't know if you'll fit in the. Okay, hang on.
All right, I can go on somebody's lap.
And everyone stuffs into this.
I'm gonna look at the Thin Bloods too and be like, if you want to survive, I would suggest coming along. Otherwise, good luck surviving against Angelica's forces.
Come with me if you want to live.
They're not gonna fit in the car, Marco.
I can go in the boot.
Then you better find somewhere to hide, because this place is not safe no more.
I suggest the
leadership,
sewers.
Marco. Charisma leadership.
Alright.
You reluctant leader, you.
I love it, because he's so like, I'm not a leader, and then continues to do things that are like totally like...
You can do whatever you want as long as you do what I do.
Exactly.
I think one of them comes with you, and the other two, like as you leave, scuttle out in various directions. And it's Kinga. Kinga seems pretty. She seems pretty with it. She's like determined and stuff.
I take. Also, I didn't realize this. When I took that 2 superficial damage, should that have only been 1 because I have toughness? Because it says subtract fortitude level from all.
I figured it out for you.
Oh, okay, you already did it.
Oh
Cool.
no! If you want to activate toughness, then yes, you can do that now. That's a rouse check.
Oh. Okay.
You can activate that stuff reflexively. Okay, yeah, that gets reduced.
Cool.
I mean,
so I lose.
Anyway.
So I gain all my health back.
Does
it subtract fortitude level from all superficial damage sustained? And I have
think
2.
it's down to a minimum of 1, though, isn't it?
I don't know. All I have is written down as that.
Toughness cannot reduce damage below 1, but you totally helped yourself. And you can do another rouse check if you want to heal everyone 1 rouse check per superficial damage if you want.
I'm fine.
Who's doing it?
I don't think I'm injured.
Yeah, I think I'm fine as well.
So I'm gonna give. I still have a flak jacket, or I'm sorry, not a flak jacket, a stab vest that I stole way back when that I've been wearing this entire time. I'm gonna take it off and give it to Kinga.
Okay. Yeah, Kinga gladly accepts.
So now I just have my leather jacket.
While we're traveling, I'd like to have a quick word with Florence, but when that's appropriate.
As we're all like in the car,
Yeah.
like this,
Yep.
like squished.
Whose lap is Florence on?
Nate's.
I mean, I doubt she would have sat on John's, so...
No, she probably would have. She's just like...
Is she cool with it now?
Florence, sort of. She's just like, oh, well, hasn't tried to murder us yet. Whatever. Bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, okay, she is pretty German. So, yeah, if you're sitting on my lap, cool, that makes it easier to talk to you. So not, like, trying to be super subtle with it, but not trying to, like, shout. Part of the way through the drive, John will probably be, like, trying to casually bring it up, but not being casual at all, because John. Florence,
Yes?
I've been wondering for a while now, and I never really wanted to ask, like, Zoria or Mario or Mika.
Right.
How did you become a vampire? Like,
Oh, that's easy. Oh, yes. No, my darling. No, okay. So, me and my friend had been together for a while, and he'd been
just
giving
the
me.
technicalities is good, if you don't mind.
Well, I was dying, and Fred turned me.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm not clear on, because I was kind of unconscious and bleeding to death when I was turned. I don't know, like, the mechanics of it. Like, how does that work?
Well, I was sort of, I had hypothermia and I think I had thingy. I just was very ill at the time, but I think it was just he drained one of my blood and then gave me some.
Okay,
I remember teeth at my neck, and then I remember drinking, and then I felt much better.
Okay, so you just drain.
Don't even think about it, young man.
Look, I don't want to turn anyone into a vampire.
Better
I'm
bloody
just-
not.
Like, I don't know. Maybe you just bite people and then they turn if you're like, you know, because now apparently I'm a actual.
Well, come on, if you think you just bit people, then bloody Marco would have like just hundreds of children, whatever, you know.
Yeah, well,
he gets around.
It might be different from like going from Thin-Blood to like full on.
No, I think you have to. It's not just something you can do by accident. It's a very deliberate thing. I know that much.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
You
Yeah.
just can't do it by accident.
No,
I
I
accidentally drained somebody's blood and then fed my blood. Ooh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to make sure I didn't do it accidentally or nothing.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a deliberate thing. I remember that much. It was all like, I'm so sorry, this is the only way. I love you. Oh, Fred. I miss you. But I have things to do.
Now,
Cool.
Marco, you hear all this?
Yeah. Yeah, we started shouting pretty
And I'm rolling my eyes.
And eventually you roll up at the address that was given to Mr. Brass. Mr. Brass sits there, points, and basically you see a huge production area. It's people going back and forth, there's costumes, there's like big set pieces happening, there's like a palm tree and sand set up and lighting and all of the accoutrements and like everything outside of the bit in the middle is like painted black, you know, studio stuff. And no sign of Angelica at first glance, but there are people just rushing around, looking at clipboards, all of that.
Florence is going to try and find like a sort of like a quiet corner to slip into and to obfuscate, because like there's a lot of people here, and I'm just gonna be in the. I'll just be over here if you need me. I'll just be following behind, ready. I'll watch your backs and things. All right.
So, let me just ask before we start going in, because I've been shouted at before. Is this no holds barred, gloves off, no quarter given kind of shit now? Or am I going to get shouted at if I crush people's heads and rip out hearts and shit?
Only if they do it first. Try not to collateral damage. These people are probably innocent. We'll just try and only if they try and hurt you. All right.
Well, no, I just mean like we're going after Angelica, yeah.
Yes, we're going to finish her.
All I have to say is, for most of these people, you cannot kill them like you do mortals. You will have to do a lot more damage.
Oh, that's not a problem. Come on, let's go.
Jesus Christ, she's kind of scary sometimes, isn't she? All right.
I do not know where this came from, but I am okay with it. It's a lot less annoying than asking for tea.
You
Agreed.
shut the flip up right now, young man.
Oh, she said flip.
Yeah, F-bomb.
Whoa, this is very unusual for you, Florence.
You just get a crossbow bolt like shoved almost up your nose. I was like, don't fucking start with me today, all right? I've had enough.
Oh, actually, one thing
this-
before we go, I'm starting to get a little bit hungry, so this might be dangerous. But anyone want a bit before we go?
We do not have time.
I mean, we got a little bit of time.
No, I'm fine, thank
A
you.
bit of what?
Blood.
Him, I think.
But wait, we're
Wait,
biting you?
Yeah,
Oh.
sure. Why not?
No, I'm good, thank you. I'm just going to obfuscate.
But didn't you just say that you were hungry?
Yeah. Well, I'm getting there. I'll need to eat probably after this, but I don't know. Maybe it'll help.
Nate,
I'm just
when was
gonna-
the last time you ate from a vampire?
That's what I'm wondering. I don't know. I think it was like
It was a week.
it was
I think
Alex,
it
wasn't it? Was the last one?
Yeah, that was at least a week ago. And I think
Okay, Nate's gonna be like, yeah, I will if you're offering.
Well, just take a bit, like enough to kind of, boost you up a little bit, but, because because if I get too hungry, I might just eat you. So, careful.
I don't think he understands how this kindred thing works.
I'll use my teeth to cut open my arm.
Okay. Florence, what's that rouse check for?
Obfuscate.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That works then.
And
And John, make me a rouse check.
There you go, mate. Yes! Ha 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 ha! I'm not gonna kill you guys. Good.
Nate,
that's why I obfuscated first.
you get a point of hunger back if you're more than one.
Okay, yeah.
And I guess you will, because you fed from someone that doesn't have like stuff resonance, then you will lose everything but your dominate.
I do have something in my resonance thing. I don't know if I didn't put that in there, but
Resonance on yours. Hang on. One
Wouldn't he have resonance though? No.
I assume you'd get something from.
No. You get nothing.
Oh.
So there was no point to drinking his blood besides.
No,
satiating
Nate
him?
gets his power
No,
from
you,
Vampire.
Yeah, Nate,
Oh.
Nate gets his vampire blood that he needs, but there's no
Like
resonance.
Nate can't use dominate and stuff if he doesn't eat vampires.
Oh.
Okay, cool. So, I think
Thanks. I guess.
I think Kinga steps up and is like, "Oh, I don't know where Florence went, but Marco, John, Nate, I have worked on sets like this. Let me just walk around. I can see if I can blend in. Won't be too hard. Most people seem to be distracted by something. We're looking for Angelica, yeah?
Yeah, I'll come with you because I might be able to help you out with anything if you're into like some kind of tech issue or something.
Sweet. Sounds good to me.
And can I activate my foot thing or do I not have that anymore? It's gone, is it?
That's gone, I'm afraid.
Cool. Okay.
Well, if you lot are like sneaking in and that, why I just wait here for a little bit, and when I hear shouting and probably shooting, I'll just charge in and start killing people.
Why don't you just fly in?
Who was that?
It was me, you idiot.
I don't see it.
Florence.
Okay, fly in. Did you
Yeah.
see me as the... I'm a bit fucking conspicuous, to tell you the truth. Do I think I could fly onto, like, the roof or something and not be, like, a giant vulture turkey?
I mean, you'd just be a raven. Like a big raven.
Yeah, but like from what I did before, could I actually get up there? Because I seem to have a...
You feel like you could fly, it'd be a bit clumsy.
Alright, yeah, fuck it. Let's go up there.
Cool.
Good lad.
This is such a bad idea. Fuck, okay.
You get hungrier.
Yep. That'll be 4.
That's fine.
Marco,
It's
what are you
not.
I'm just saying, like, Angelica's like, Jesus, that's a big bird.
doing?
What the
Yeah,
fuck is that?
I turned into like a... Probably like just over dog-sized raven, I'd say.
Holy shit.
Yeah, no, it's a big raven because you don't
Cool,
like
cool, motherfucker. Are we talking Alsatian or are we talking...
Alsatian, yeah. No, like Alsatian.
It's a big thing because you don't get to change your body mass when you do it
Yeah.
because you've only got shape change. But yeah,
So,
that's
I'm gonna croak at Marco and then flap up to the roof.
okay. This like area appears to be surrounded on 3 sides by roofs, and this is an open top area. But they've got the kind of black bars that you put the lights on and stuff. seem to be assembling a stage. And
I'll perch up on there.
let's roll for Kinga. Kind of just blending in.
Can I also say I'm doing it stealthily? Just like if I need to make
If
a
you want,
stealth
yeah,
roll.
roll stealth.
Do I use the Raven stealth,
Yes,
right?
you do.
Okay. Uh,
30.
wow, I don't know which ones were.
Two
I am-
successes.
I imagine at least one of those dice was blood. Maybe two. One.
Let's go from. So the first 4, the 5, the 1, the 9, and the 1 are. So did you want a willpower reroll? Is that what it was?
No, just for the sake of, like, if I fail, that might be a bestial fail.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
It is. And you know
I got
what?
2 successes.
The most fun thing I can think of right now is that you get 1 point hungrier. You're not used to this.
Okay.
Cool. Nate, how are you kind of getting in there? You've probably been on sets like this, maybe?
Yeah, I think I blend in pretty well. I think he was just trying to like act natural, act normal. Obviously, like I'm with Kinga. Is that what his name is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what are we? What is he doing?
She is...
Yeah, sorry, what is she doing?
Fairly unsuccessfully, like... So what she does is she walks into the middle of this stuff and kind of awkwardly hangs around the food table. People mostly just walk right by it. She's not really blending in. And like a PA comes over and it's like, excuse me, are you here to do a thing? Like, what's happening? And do you go with Nate?
Yeah, I think I'll be like, yeah, Angelica sent me. I'm here to, I'm here for Renala.
Oh, great. Make me do charisma plus persuasion. 3 successes. Yeah, he's like, perfect. Come with me. Just grabs you. It's like, you're late.
Yeah. Sorry, dude. There's been a, you know how it is.
Totally. It's fine. We're just running behind. We need to get you into costume, and just like there's a thing going on. So, and then we get you to the stage, I assume.
Yeah. I'm
And
done with that.
he
Yeah.
grabs the 2 of you and leads you into a huge, awesome costume area. It's got feather boas, it's got corsets, it's got the whole shebang, and there's like some stuff, like what you assume was Renala's very revealing costume, kind of lined up at one end. Like, so what were you here for Renala to do it?
Oh, I'm gonna get the place set up for her. She's on her way, but she has, certain traditions that she does. Do you recognize me? I'm normally I shoot with her.
Ooh, okay. Roll. Charisma, persuasion plus your fame. Which I don't know what that is in dots, but
What's my fame? Oh, my fame is 2 dots. Yeah. Would I put modifiers in 2 there?
So also while you're doing this, just Josh, I'm gonna be changing what I'm doing when you're ready for me.
okay. Three successes. Yeah, he's like, Oh, you must be here. Oh my god. Perfect. Stay right here. Someone wants to see you.
Okay.
And he goes.
Yeah, I immediately start looking around. Nate's not going to stay there wherever he is. He's going to like just have a little bit of a look around in case your man's got to get Angelica.
Sweet. Okay. You look around with...
Just for anything, really. Anything that kind of like pokes their head out or...
Actually, you know what? I don't think it takes too long. Do you go out of this room?
Yeah, I check the door first, just see if he's like how far away he's gone, and I would take a good look around.
He's gone to basically the other side. You have about a minute maybe of looking around. And you know what? Make wits awareness.
Okay.
Two successes. So I think what happens is that you're looking around, you're so intent on like checking every corner, seeing if she's like in this room, that room, like you don't notice until you get a very gentle tap on your shoulder. And you turn around and the guy is standing there. He's like, hi. Points to his right. Angelica is standing right next to you. And she says, Nate, it's a pleasure to see you.
It's been a while.
Okay, who's in the room right now?
I think this is happening like somewhere at the back of this entire set. So, John, Florence, Marco.
I was gonna say I was gonna go flirt with someone
Oh,
to get
okay.
info.
Yeah, do
Yeah.
it.
I mean, we can just for flavor just say that I was off
Okay, yeah.
flirting with someone.
Everyone wits awareness.
Oh God.
You can save me, Florence.
Successes? Well, probably going to sort of like say Florence. You might hear Florence in your ear just going, "Get her alone if you can."
Didn't catch that.
Just get her alone if you can.
Yeah.
So I'll do the 5 dice on the right, like on the end for hunger,
Oh, sure.
because I'm still the raven. So
Oh, got you. Okay.
so
3, 4, 5, 6 successes. So John has a pretty easy time of it. I think.
Since I bestially failed, is that a bestial fail?
Mm-hmm.
Can I eat someone while I'm here?
Yeah, that's
In a
what
messy
happens.
fashion.
You flirt your way into like a corner and sink your teeth into someone. Like, let's do.
Hot little assistant or something.
Yep. Just very, very enamored by you. You're sinking your teeth in. This is a distraction to you.
And I'll
so John
take away
sees very clearly as Renala arrives at Nate. Florence, you are obfuscated and you can be there if you'd like. But Nate.
Wait, is Renala's here?
Renala? No, sorry. Angelica.
Okay, sorry.
Right. Basically, as soon as sort of like so I'm sort of like just gonna be so I'm just waiting to see if he can get her away from witnesses.
So I think we're in the hallway, right?
Yeah, it's like a hallway of cloth between you and the set, and then the wall on one side with like doors and stuff to the
Okay.
inside.
I think he'd be like, "Can we go? Can we do? Is there? Can we go somewhere to talk?"
You're very lucky. I think you're incredibly attractive. And she just turns around and walks away.
I'm going to follow on Nate's heels as closely as I possibly can.
Okay.
So while they're doing that, I'm going to completely ignore everything. And can I use that wit's awareness to clock basically every vampire I know in the area? For example, like Kinga?
Yeah, you know where Kinga is. Kinga's like probably trailing a little bit behind Nate. Marco is definitely off in a corner eating someone.
Is Kinga going in with them, or like kind of hanging back, like subtly?
Kinga is hanging back. Kinga seems kind of intimidated all of a sudden.
Okay. I'm gonna drop my raven.
Drop from the sky, I assume.
No, because I was on the roof, so I'll still be on the roof. And I'm gonna hunt Kinga.
What?
But you're gonna hump her?
Hunt.
Oh, I was like, okay.
I can get.
Okay.
But like the way I see it is like 5 hunger is like basically ravenous in the almost in the beast, like pretty much frenzied. So everything else has gone away, like the plan, the fact that I'm here with other people. I'm trying to hold on to a vestige of some of these people are my friends. So I'm going to go for the one I don't care about that I know is a vampire, because human doesn't sound good to me right now.
Oh, no.
Okay, cool. Let's how are you doing that? You dropping on top of Kinga?
So what I'd like to do is drop down close to Kinga and basically hand over mouth yank into dark shadow behind boxes or anything that I can.
Alright then. We'll start with a Dex stealth.
Okay.
Marco, you go down to 1 hunger. And you are free to explore.
Oh, Lord. Bestial failure.
Okay.
You handle that first.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next season, guys!
You have 2 choices. You can either roll to resist a frenzy, or you can go with it. One way, if you fail, I control. The other, if you have full control.
You know what? I want to see what you do with this, so I'll try and resist it.
Okay, please do. That is your remaining willpower.
You mean the stuff that Delphron didn't burn off me?
Now we can dominate you. Right on, Daddy.
Oh, God.
Yeah, good luck dominating a frenzied fucking whatever the fuck he is.
I got a success.
Stop.
One success is not enough.
Oh no, I totally that's.
So Marco, you see John Ferrily leap off of the roof and right in front of Kinga. And like start tearing into this woman. And he basically tosses her around like a rag doll with his teeth in her neck. But
Gotta go. I just walk out the door. I'm like,
Taxi!
good luck.
okay.
I'm gonna survey the room to see the reaction to this.
People are screaming. Like, it's a couple of people then more people come and like see, and then there's the blood, and then people start running.
This will not end well. I'm not even gonna deal with it. I'm gonna try to find Nate and Florence.
We're right beside him.
No, we'd gone into the other room, hadn't we?
Oh, did we? Did King not follow us?
Mm-mm. I thought Kinga was right behind you guys.
No, she was hanging back because she was all like, "Oh, this is."
Oh.
Then screw her. Yeah, let her die.
Yeah. Even Florence is just like,
Oh, man.
I probably would have tried to stop it, but I'm like, yeah. I'm assuming you're still in the form of a giant crow, right?
No,
No,
he's-
I dropped the crow because I was going hunting. But
Okay, just quickly. While this is happening, Marco, you see a figure appear behind John. And it seems to be a silhouette. And whatever it's holding, it strikes John with it real hard. John, roll me your stamina plus, let's say athletics.
okay. Wait, did I lose any of this blood? This hunger?
Let's
Because
say
I assume-
one
I
of
assume-
them
One? Okay.
takes a while to feed.
That is
Things
true.
are going badly for you.
That is also true, yes.
What is Kinga?
But it was a bestial failure, I'm afraid. So
Yep.
you slake a hunger, and like you're exerting yourself a lot, so it goes back up.
Okay. Cool.
Kinga's like, fuck.
Incidentally, guys, don't die of Loro's people, it's bad.
And John,
Yeah.
take what were the net successes there? That's 1, 2, 3. Take 3 aggravated damage
Okay.
as you feel a searing pain in your back. It's not as bad as it could have been.
I got a success.
Give me
Um,
a success.
I'm gonna try and stealthily walk around and see who this person was that hit him.
Are they still there?
They're still there. They have jammed Marco. You see him jam something, and it appears to be Gregor.
Isn't that the guy that is your
That's-
touchstone?
His
John?
touchstone. That's probably got a link to Angelica somehow.
I've got great touchstones, guys. They're super
Um,
safe. No one's gonna die. It's
I
fine.
have to leave in like 2 minutes, but I think my last action with Marco is I'm gonna take out my knife and I'm gonna try and sever the muscles in his whatever arm is holding that up. So that way, even though I know he's a vampire, he won't be able to properly use this arm for a bit.
Oh, like
Wait, John
the guy you're
or
attacking is
Gregor?
a vampire. So yeah, make that dex melee.
No, Gregor, not John.
Yeah, Gregor, totally.
I don't think Gregor's well,
Gregor's
maybe.
not a vampire.
Oh, he's not?
No.
Oh, for some reason I thought he was.
He's just a dick. If he was a vampire, I would have lost more humanity.
I
wanna make sure you can't- I'm gonna make sure you can't use that arm again.
You would have 1 dice you can re-roll with willpower if you really want. You're about
That's
to
not-
leave, so I would.
Sure.
Let's not kill him. Okay.
Nope. You forfeited that idea when you started to attack Kinga.
Go!
That was
How's
exactly
the arm
what I
working out
wanted
for you?
it. You know when
That's
the
a-
dice do what you want?
Yeah.
That goes from 5 to 6 to 8 successes with a crit.
Yep.
I want to take this guy's arm off.
You take the guy's arm off.
Just like with the knife.
Like there
Blood
appears to
sprayed.
be a rigor mortis arm onto a blackened long piece of wood just right inside.
I gotta go. Sorry, guys.
See ya. Thank you for playing.
Wait, take it out! Take it out! Take it out!
So I don't mess up the camera, I'm just gonna point this up, and I'm just gonna, because I don't want to mess up your borders and stuff.
Thank you very much. You can turn off the video.
I can?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a
Wouldn't
button
that mess
for
up the cameras?
Yeah, I think it'll still mess up the cameras.
No, I can move them around.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Stop video. Should do it.
Woo! And everything's
what's
fucked
that?
up. There we go.
Never mind.
Ah!
Where am I? What's going on?
Kilo, I am
Oh, damn it.
Mongo.
Damn it. Okay. Fuck. Well,
He did. Oh, Jesus Christ! Who am I? What's happening?
I mean, you're
You
still
are-
Florence, actually.
Yeah, you're Florence.
Let's sort this.
Am I? Really?
Let's move you here. Make you smaller.
La 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 la.
Can I just say, if I'd have ignored the hunger, it would have been worse.
Oh yeah.
Could have eaten Angelica.
Totes. It wouldn't have been worse, by the way.
Damn it!
I did roll pretty badly, though.
So. Make me a 3 dice roll, Marco.
Marco?
I put you in Marco's spot.
3d10?
John.
No.
Okay. This is going to be real hard for you, I think, because... like, shit's gone sideways.
Oh, yeah.
So, you're not out of the frenzy yet, I think. Unless you want to spend a point of willpower.
Do you
And-
have
Oh.
any left?
I think seeing as I just got a horrific, huge stake in the back, I will spend a willpower.
Yep. That's how that is. Let's go to Nate and Florence
Ooh,
for
okay.
a little bit. So, the two of you follow Angelica, and she leads you to a room where you see her, and you see Renella.
Right. As soon as we get into the room, Florence is going to put her crossbow to the side of Renella's head. Not Renella's, sorry, and Angelica.
She'd be dead. Nate was like left.
Yeah. She's going to put her crossbow to the side of Angelica's head and fire.
Cool. Roll it.
All right. Come on. I put some points in firearms. So it's firearms and
Wait.
dex.
You got this.
Come on. Come on. I've got a couple of... I can re-roll this if I fuck it up, right?
You can re-roll some of it. You can re-roll
Oh!
one.
Re-roll 1. Ooh.
What the fuck is happening? Please re-roll 1, because otherwise that's terrible.
Okay, so willpower re-roll and just 1 dice, yeah?
1 dice.
Can I help her? Or I'll know.
Josh,
yeah,
did
yeah.
you curse us for this episode?
Okay,
Is
that's
there
fine.
any-
Okay, that's fine. That was
Oh!
that's
Okay.
Cool.
I thought that was a 0, not a 10.
okay. So it is point blank, right? Right? And she can't see me or anything.
It's point blank. I think what happens here is that you realize you only have like a couple of bolts left, as supernaturally the place where you stuck your the place in front of where you stuck your crossbow becomes a blur. And hang on.
Fuck.
Renala stands next to where
Angelica.
Fucking these
Angelica.
up. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Angelica is stood next to Renala, and it's like, I saw that coming a mile off, just like most of the things that you
Eat
do.
flaming crossbow bolts, bitch!
Do it again. Roll it again.
Right. Okay. Come on. Please, for the love of God. I need to get that willpower point as well. Right.
Oh my god, if you hit Renala, I swear to god.
Right. Where's my firearms gone? Hang on. Okay. Please. 2 successes.
2 successes. You know what? I'm gonna roll for thingy.
The human shield.
No. Angelica Glass. Gets a
Please God, have shitty decks. Please. Oh no.
I'm pretty sure she has great decks because she's got celerity.
Yeah, I do too.
You know what? That's what she gets. 4 successes.
Fuck.
Oof.
A flaming bolt passes by her, and you know what? I'm gonna make her do a thing.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
I'm
Mary. What did you
gonna
do,
die.
Fuzzy?
Look. Okay. I so much chance and I took it. All right. I just look. Florence is not fucking around.
Dice
Okay, yeah.
Of, thingy. Oh god, what's the dice pool for this?
Small.
I think Nate will
Nice
try and
one.
attack as well if this misses.
If this misses,
Oh, this is missing.
Okay, it's
It might hit her on the foot or something.
Has you been 2 successes?
Oh.
The 4 is.
so you get lucky because this fireball that you send and it hits the other wall, but it goes close enough past her between the two of the ladies, and something inside Angelica snaps, and there is a feral look in her eyes, and she charges the two of you.
Oh, good.
Okay, I'm gonna draw my knife and like jump at her.
Can I also come crashing through the door, maybe?
John, let Nate fucking attack us. Okay.
No, I'm not
Please
looking
help,
to-
please help.
I'm back. I'm looking to escape the scene that I'm currently in and crash through the door with
Please
like.
help.
through me.
But yeah, Nate will definitely like have his like knife, flip it out, and just try his best to like deflect her or even like do something.
Okay, I think that's the normal dex melee plus 1, I would say. I forget what your thingies are.
+1.
Plus 1.
Can I re-roll?
You have 3 dice you can re-roll if you want, yeah.
Okay, how do I press re-roll button or do I do RD? What do I? How do I re-roll that again?
Willpower re-roll on your sheet.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Um,
I'm gonna do. Would I put in all 3 or do I put 1 in
you
there?
just type in 3.
Okay.
2 successes.
I'm gonna do it again. Can I do it again? No, I can't
You know
re-roll
what?
that again.
Let's say yes. You can re-roll the 2 for another point of willpower. You have to put
Okay.
a slash, 2 slashes in 2 of your willpower boxes now. Another success.
there we go.
is there.
You equaled it, I guess.
You do win. You win this contest. Like she's clearly trying to get past you, but you like slice at her, and you do some damage. What's the margin on that?
I don't care once it's like some damage is better than no damage. I've been doing all this campaign.
You shot a dude in the head.
You killed somebody. You killed your fucking touchstone.
Cool. So basically, Renala is trying to rush past you. She doesn't seem to be able to do it.
Angelica?
Angelica.
Why do I keep doing that?
It's Delphron's fault. He chose a name that was too close to Angelica.
Actually, it was me.
It
I
was
chose
him
both
that
those
chose them.
names.
It was Josh's fault.
Yeah,
dear.
Josh isn't very good at names.
Yeah. Okay, Angelica is rushing past you. She can't seem to do it because Nate has a knife in her. She's still looking pretty feral. Florence, what do you do?
I'm down to my last crossbow bolt, right?
You have a couple left.
Okay,
Depends
right.
on
I'm
how
gonna
you
I'm gonna reload, and I'm gonna fire at her again. Where the fuck do you think you're going, you bitch?
Do it.
She doesn't swear much. She's only got a couple of words.
Oop, 2 successes.
Successes.
Is there any way I can grab her and bite her?
There is a way. By grabbing and biting. 2. It rolls in your favor.
Holy shit, okay.
A bite attack, just FYI, is melee brawl -2. Or minus... No, it's -1 success. Or -2
Yeah,
success.
after you've rolled.
Right. But I've just shot her with a flaming crossbow bolt in the back. Because she's run past me at this point. I was like, whoa! Ah!
Yes. Yes, you have. And now...
Stick that in your pipe and smoke it! You hussy!
I can just imagine with the cross walking over just kicking her.
Sweet.
Frantically reloading again.
Right. To get through you, she's going to do a thing. Claws out, not in a John way, but claws out, and she tears at you, Florence. First, let's do this.
Ooh, I don't have a lot of health.
Zero successes.
That was for a different thing. So 2 successes versus, I'm assuming you get, let's make you do a dex dodge.
X dodge, right.
No,
Sorry, the
dodge,
dog's drinking
dex,
water. You can hear
athletics.
weird.
How do I do that roll, by the way? You said it's ball something?
Where the fuck
Oh,
is
for
dog?
biting.
A
Yeah.
bite attack is strength ball.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Strength
where's,
roll, okay.
where the fuck is dodge gone?
Also known as...
There's
the
no
jaw.
dodge, it's dex athletics.
Oh, right, okay.
And just
There's
0
dodge.
modifiers, right?
Dodge.
So, once you get your successes from the strength ball, you take away a couple of successes.
Ooh. Okay, that's a bestial
'Cause
failure.
It's like...
Ah, crap.
it's...
Why
Yeah.
am I rolling so badly?
So, Nate, you bite at her, you miss, and I think Florence, in the panic, you get 1 point hungrier,
Okay.
and she slips by, and now your focus is on the door. You hear the screams and the shouting of whatever is going on down on the main floor. Renella is behind you, and I mean Renella this time.
Okay.
Okay, she's behind us, and Angelica's on the floor.
No. Angelica has pushed past you out the door.
Did I take any
She's
damage?
pushed
by the
past
way?
us? Crap, okay.
Josh.
Can I run
Did you
after
take
her?
damage?
Yeah,
No.
because she tore at me. No? Okay, that's cool.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you take 2 superficial.
Okay.
Would she not run into John, though? No?
John's doing other stuff a little bit
yeah.
further away, which
Okay.
these 2 scenes basically crash into each other now at this point, I feel. John, what you doing? You just got shanked.
Yeah, if I've gained my kind of minds slightly, I imagine I'm still really fucking hungry. But right now getting stabbed by again, I'd assume I don't know who it is because coming out of a frenzy haze. I'm gonna go just run inside if I can. Like, I'm not looking to fight, I'm looking to flight.
Okay, cool. You definitely see Gregor.
Okay.
Who's fallen over and is, like, below.
Incidentally, this is for me. This isn't for John particularly because he probably wouldn't notice. But you said like necrotic hand or something like that. Like, is he not bleeding or?
No, Gregor's definitely bleeding.
Well, then I'm gonna have to make a test to not feed on him, I guess, because I'm starving. Like
Eat the touchstone. Eat the touchstone.
I know. I don't want to, but it only makes sense in the situation.
That's a good point.
Murder your touchstone.
This is a blood frenzy test, which is your remaining willpower +1 for your humanity.
Wait, +1 per humanity, or
for your humanity is divided by 3 and rounded down, I think.
Yeah, John doesn't have good humanity anymore.
No.
I need that.
I think that's right. Apologies if I get this wrong. Yep. No. I'm gonna bite that dickhead. Like, I think I'd probably go to run into the place where they went, and as I like turn, I see Gregor, and it makes me pause for a second and be like, what the fuck is Gregor doing here? And then I see all the blood and everything, and the hunger takes me back into the haze, and I just go for the blood. I believe because because of my predator type, I have to pass something to drink from a. But it may not.
I think it's just spend willpower.
I have to spend willpower to. Well, I'm gonna do that because
I don't think you have to because this is a frenzy.
Okay,
but you
well
can
then.
if you want. I'm not going to stop you.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like it, in the frenzy and everything, it's like bypass the bit of my hunter that's like no human.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there's a lot of blood around. That's for sure.
Yeah, so that's my last willpower.
Cool.
And I'm gonna buy him.
You sink your teeth into your touchstone.
Yep.
Gregor wasn't a nice person per se, but he did mean something to you.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, he was a father figure.
That's 10.
He represented something, and it wasn't necessarily bad. He was a leader. He looked up to him in a way. But he's pretty pathetic now, lying on the floor. And
Did I kill him?
Huh?
Did I kill him?
So he took...
Like, okay, so
he's not
my
dead right now.
Yeah. Am I gonna have to do I have to do something to like resist draining him dry?
At this point, it's going to be difficult for you, but you can, yes. And I would say, make me a composure resolve test.
Okay. Any? I hate to make things worse for myself, but any modifiers on this?
Nope.
Okay. Just probably a hard difficulty. Are you fucking kidding me? How can you roll so bad?
That's
Okay.
what you get for Diablo.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm gonna say it right now. Reduce your humanity by 1.
Yep.
And take all of your stains.
Wait, as well as the humanity?
Oh, you have less humanity than I thought you did. Okay, no, take 4 stains. As you drain the life from this man who was clearly a hunter. He led some hunters. And you feel way better. You have 0 hunger.
Nom nom nom.
And at this point, Florence and Nate, are you following Angelica?
Oh yeah, that bitch is going
Yeah,
down.
I would have chased. Yeah, I would have been stay here to Renala and just straight away rushed out.
Yeah. Florence is just gonna run out, try and aim at her and fire again.
Okay. I'm gonna do a thing for just get that.
Oh,
Let's
full
see.
humanity. Fucking hell.
Okay. So Florence and Nate, you burst out onto this scene of grotesque, blood-covering walls. John is standing over the corpse of a man that you recognize barely through silhouette size and, basically nothing but superficial stuff because he's covered in blood, blood red.
Florence doesn't give a shit. This bitch is going down.
Cool.
Is Angelica here?
Angelica is.
Yeah. Probably running towards you with a flaming crossbow bolt stuck out of her shoulder.
Can I go at her?
Just let me shoot her first.
Yeah, Florence is shooting.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, messy critical!
Ooh. Okay. So Renata,
Finally, the dice like me.
Renata is
Angelica.
facing you. She doesn't get much.
Angelica.
She's not paying attention right now.
Oh.
She's right. 3 successes. So plus you hit Angelica and the fire starts to spread.
It catches on the fucking, sort of like... She's probably got extensions. She's got the fake hair extensions and they're like...
Yeah, that pretty Lolita Goth dress catches fire.
Didn't anybody tell you nylon's flammable? Sugar tits! I don't know. Swearing, I don't do it.
Florence, tell me, how does Angelica die?
She just basically, the dress just catches, the hairspray catches, all the fucking nylon on her, she's covered in fake fibers and things, and all of them are from China, so they haven't done any actual fire retardant stuff, so she just basically goes up like a fucking torch, stumbles into a stage curtain, and that goes up, and she's all like just a screaming fireball, very theatrical, very dramatic, and
Very Angelica.
yeah, and she just goes down twitching and writhing and then
Beautiful. Nate, is there anything you'd like to do?
Is she's still on fire though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then I think I would just be I think I'd be flabbergasted, to be honest with Florence. I think I wouldn't do anything. He'd be like, oh shit.
mm-hmm. All right then, John.
Do I have to make a rot check?
Yeah, you do. I think you have 1 dice for that.
Oh,
Otherwise, I
fuck.
would have fed on her because she's there, but she's on fire. I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, she's toast.
Is it 1 dice? Sorry.
You have 1 dice, I believe.
Is it willpower?
It's willpower, yes.
I have no willpower.
Yeah, so willpower.
Damn right.
So just 1. Oh, that's wrong. Things have not been going well for John. He fucked up, and he's fucking up more.
John.
Yeah.
You basically at this point, I think, disappear. Like hell to leather. The fire spreads. This beautiful set that Renala had clearly designed. It was big gaudy.
Angelica.
Could I suggest
Angelica.
All right.
Angelica had designed it.
Could I suggest an exit?
Mm-hmm.
On seeing this fire and Gregor dead on the ground, having killed him in a rage, and the other vampire that I killed, I assume, ripped apart with my bare hands, pretty much. And everything else, I'm going to shapeshift, Raven, fly straight up, and I'm not in my own. I'm not just like in thinking as John. I'm going instinct, and I'm going to one of the points on the map that I know about.
Ooh.
Oh.
And I'm gonna lay down there. I'm gonna, just like literally instinct, just go straight there.
Okay.
So I need to rouse check, because why not get more hunger, sheepdog? It's just a good fucking there we go.
There you are. Back at 1.
That 0 hunger lasted for about 2 seconds. I enjoyed that.
Woo. So at this point, Florence is going, "You better grab me a young lady."
Yeah, we need to go.
Yeah, Florence is just like.
Yes, I think Nate would run back in and see if Renala's still there.
Renala is there, shaken, confused, but yes, fine.
Okay, I think I would.
Is there a fire exit out the back?
He would grab her. He would grab her, look her straight in the eyes, and say, "Relax, come with me," and then leg it after Florence.
I'd go out the fire exit out the back.
Whatever way Florence goes, we are following.
All right.
So the 2 of you,
Straight past the dismembered bodies.
you flee. Revenge taken. Renala safe. Where do you go? What do you do?
Where would we go? The cottage?
Florence, honestly, would probably just take us to the sewers. She'd basically just lift up the nearest sewer grate and just be like, "This'll do for now."
Yeah, I think we would. Yeah, we'd go. Will we say that Marco came with us or no?
Marco can come with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does. Okay.
Sweet.
Come on, Marco, stop standing around like a homeless idiot. Okay, then.
Yeah,
All right, whatever. I've had a bad night, all right?
It's like a revving motorcycle.
Marco's expression after the whole thing just occurs. That guy that blinks, he's like,
I have one other thing I'd like to do at the end.
Okay. So Florence and Nate, you're in a sewer. Renala gets out her phone and puts on the torch, so you have some light. And in the dank gloom, is there anything that you would like to do?
can't you send your rats? Just send them ahead of us.
Oh, yes, that's a good idea. But where do we go? I mean, the cottage is really not safe, I don't think, and especially not since we've just, acted.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we just make our way back through the sewers and...
Wait, can't we contact what's-her-face, Colby? When she'll probably have somewhere, right?
Corey does owe you a life boon, Florence.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Yes, all right. Snookums, I have a job for you. And I will send Snookums off to sort of like just basically be like, Dear Corey, things have occurred. We need a safe haven that no one knows about. Doesn't matter where.
Okay. Sweet. And you begin trudging through the sewers. Relatively safe. John, you said you wanted to do something.
Yeah. So, when I get to the first map point, whichever one I went to,
Closest one, I imagine.
yeah, is there somewhere to kind of hunker down?
Yeah, so you're in a park. You, it's pretty bushy, like, it's one of those English parks, so it's like full of all sorts of dark areas, some slightly wooded, it's on a hill. It's quite steep.
Is there anywhere to hunker down during the day? Like,
during the day?
Yeah.
There might be like a public toilet.
I'm looking for
Like-
somewhere secluded.
Where would be around a park? Because there will be somewhere secluded that you might be able to stay for one night. Where around a park would you look?
I don't know, like, could I maybe do the kind of public toilet thing, but just like, I don't know, rip out a toilet and like jam it against the door, kind of get my solitude.
I think that's pretty easy.
Okay. So John's going to gently glide down, shift back into human form, completely blank face, covered in blood, kick open the door, not really caring where he is, rip out a toilet, or two maybe even, and just stack them against the door.
You can stack a bunch of stuff against the door so it just doesn't move.
I'll rip out toilets, I'll rip out doors, I'll rip out sinks, like almost everything in the room then, and just stack it all against this door.
Cool. Are you doing anything else?
Yeah. I'm going to, still blank-faced, I'm gonna crouch down in the corner, look at my hands covered in blood, and I would like to do the same thing I did before with the bone.
Premonition.
And I'd like to premonition it. To, like, in his head, he wants to go over it again.
Okay. Yeah, roll me your premonition, and you don't get any hungrier. You have to roll the premonition.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I didn't get hungrier for once. Job done. Okay.
2 successes.
Yeah.
I think... I mean, you get hungrier, that's for sure.
Yep.
You see the blood on your hands. And the only thing that echoes around your skull is... You've left a job undone. Just the echoing words of "you've left a job undone." For I don't know if that disturbs the actual audibility of that, so I thought I'd repeat it.
I'm going to take that off, look at my hands, blood, do it again.
Again? No.
No?
I won't let you.
It just doesn't work. What he's going to be doing.
It doesn't work because you've already tried. And
Yeah.
I think
I'm not looking to like make more rolls and keep the scene going. I'm saying like he's doing it again and he's trying to do it again and like
So,
go over.
I think.
So that's what he's doing for the night.
Oh, okay. So yeah. We see John repeating the same ritual over and over again. I don't think he gets anywhere.
Yeah, no, me neither. But yeah, that's what he's doing.
But yeah. Thank you, everyone, for watching Bloodlost. I have thoughts about where this could go. So I really enjoyed this.
Holy.
Thank you to
That
Florence.
didn't go as expected, did it?
No, it didn't. I'll be honest.
But you know, Florence straight up murdered somebody.
Down
Finally.
for it. It was pretty cool.
We're not sure when we're going to return with this, but no more episodes this year, that's for sure. I would like to thank Fuzzy Freaks, Delphron, Daddy Sheep Do, for being very compelling vampires and doing horrible things and weird things, and nice things sometimes. And we will solve mysteries at another time, but for the moment, I think we're going to say thank you, goodbye. Does anyone else have anything to say?
No.
Thank you for being a good GM, DM,
Yeah.
leader.
Yeah, thank you, Josh. But also, can I say that was like a Care Bear going to a Werebear for this last episode of GMing.
I know.
Like, you were fairly forgiving of roles and stuff like that, and this last session was just like, "Roar." And yeah, I have no idea how much hunger I gained and lost and gained, and I lost humanity and.
I'm just happy I got to go Rambo with Florence. It's just like, suck it, bitch. Brilliant.
Awesome. Okay. Goodbye, everyone. We're gonna go raid a person. We'll figure it out. Hang on. Who is about? Doopy doo, doopy doo. I would love it if you load.
Oh, it never loads.
No, it does never load.
Oh, it actually is malfunctioning. They did tweet it out. I don't know if it's.
Oh,
They said certain streams aren't loading for people.
I think they fixed it.
That sucks. Is Bub's normally streaming. Okay, because like I clicked on everyone, no one's streaming in my follow channels, but Bub is reliably streaming.
Yep.
So we're gonna send the love over to Bub again because he is charming and I do enjoy playing vampires with him on Saturdays. So raid the Bud. There we go. Right, you sexy people. I am sorry that took longer than expected, but we got to a stopping point.
It was a finale, goddammit.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a hell of a finale.